Hey guys. Woo. I'm sorry. Hey, how y'all doing this evening? Welcome to Weekend Eats. Excuse me. How is everybody's weekend going? I see we got some people here tonight. Hi. Is everybody excited for tonight's meal? I know I am. It's cold out there. It's a cold one today. So I know I could go for something nice and like soul warming tonight. But yes, I need to make. Oh, hi, Jerome. Coffee time. Yes, I did not get to finish Casey's coffee. It is tonight's a late runner tonight. You know, she's always working and doing something. But yeah, she is on her way as we speak. However, I am still in the process of doing my beautiful assistant duties and making her coffee. I'm most of the way done though, but it'll be nice and hot. So the one thing she can't say is that it's too cold because she always be trying to throw shade at me about the temperature of my coffee. But shoot, I've gotten better with my coffee making skills. At least for her. I like cold coffee, me personally. But also, hello, Benjamin. I see that for hi, Casey. I'll let her know that you said hello. I see my father in there, the grill master. Good evening. I already said hello to Jerome. Yes, I need to make the coffee. I need to make my coffee. Do you have your coffee cup available? I can make our.
Mine over here.
Is it already full?
Yep.
I didn't make mine. I had mine earlier. See, now I'm doing the top up. Now I'm drinking more coffee than I've been drinking in a while. This is probably my second cup today. My big cups. So I don't know how many that equals in actual cups. But a lot of coffee. A lot of coffee. But it's so good and it's so soothing and I enjoy it. It's great. There's nothing wrong with coffee. It's great. So I am going to get me a cup. Hold on one second. Right here. I'm doing that too. At least I can finish off the rest of what I have here. Whew. But yeah, I'm gonna get my cup in a minute, refill. Oh man. But yeah, it has been extremely cold the last few days. I don't know if it's just me. I'm always cold in the house normally, but it just feels like it's been like tundra level cold. I asked the Alexa the other day if what the temperature was outside, and she told me it was what felt like 21 degrees. Hey, yeah,
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, man, it felt like 21 degrees.
Ooh. Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
What's up?
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I see we got Jerome in the house.
Yes.
Horsepower in the house. Hey.
Cosmic King's there. That was Benjamin. What, A1 horsepower?
Yeah.
Yep, that's Benjamin.
Cosmic King in the house.
Yep. Could you turn that light just a tad bit towards you, closer to you? Yes.
That's better.
Jerome said just finishing up my coconut rice. Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Oh, that sounds different.
All right. What all did you add to that? Did you use coconut milk or coconut water? Like shavings? Like what did you put in it? But yeah, but it has been extremely cold. Ooh, goodness gracious, like 21 degrees.
Yeah. Jerome said coconut milk.
Ooh, coconut milk. Ooh. Is coconut milk sweet?
I'm not sure.
Huh. Yeah, I know typically you use coconut milk to make like the drinks and stuff. But that sounds really interesting. That sounds like that would be yummy. You try that one of these times.
You signed
Yeah, we signed in. Woo, yes, but coconut milk in the rice. I want to try that with one of our rices one of these days because we do use coconut milk, but not for that normally. We usually use it for desserts. But that's definitely a different spin on things, so I would try that. Anyway, sorry. Give me 1 second. I would like to get over here. And do you need any coffee?
Who, me? Oh, no.
No one else needs coffee but me?
I had my coffee this morning. One cup. One a cup will wake me up. Folgers in your life.
Oh,
no.
He gave us the remix.
Oh, yeah. Remix.
In your life.
Oh no. 1 cup a day.
You know what's funny? I think that's part of my issue. I did not have Folgers. We didn't have Folgers today. We were drinking the what is that blue one? I think it's like the Food Lion brand coffee.
Oh, that's the knockoff.
Yeah, one of the off-brand ones. And it tastes it tastes pretty good, but it's not as strong.
It do. It's a dark roast.
I think it's dark roast.
It's it run neck and neck. Hey, not all name brands is all that.
Exactly. And
just paying for the name.
A lot of times, but at the same time, you can't. When you're drinking a Folgers versus not. Just saying. However, but it tasted pretty good though. Like I put all of the other stuff in it, like the sugar and the the nice flavored hazelnut creamer, huh? Yeah, my quote unquote frou coffee.
Frou coffee.
Y'all throw shade at my frou coffee. It'd be good, okay, but then guess what? I could use any coffee I want to make my frou coffee, so that means I don't always have to use Folgers, and it still be good.
Yeah, but that's all y'all drink is frou coffee. What's that one that you keep in the refrigerator? That big.
Coffee mate. That's hazelnut. No, but it's sugar free.
Well, what flavor is it? Hazelnut. See, frou.
That's considered frou too. I mean, there's no whipped cream or no fancy caramel.
That's it. I use creamer. That's it. That's it.
That's it. That's all. You like the straight, no flavor or nothing. I like both.
That's right.
I like both. I mean, hey, keep it straight. Keep it to the point. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Hey, I like it both ways, but you know what? I like a little variety. Sometimes you get like a minty flavor, depending on the time of year.
I ain't gonna lie. I hit the frou once in a while. That hazelnut does taste pretty good sometimes. Yeah. We got them little capsules at the job. The little
like the Keurig cup.
Yeah. I hit it once or twice.
Yeah. Like or like just how do they like?
It's like carnation, just like that. Yeah. Put a little cap in.
Yeah. Well, I know what you're talking about. The little half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those too. And that way you can put just as much as you need. Or more.
Yes.
That's fantastic. But yeah, I was thinking about some eggnog. Like we didn't really get any of that for the season.
Yeah, I had some of that the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We actually Googled how to make it, and we found out how to make it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean, it's almost like making a banana pudding. So it's like a lot of it's based on making like a custard and making sure that the egg yolks are cooked to a certain level.
See, that's the part I can't get with that. I ain't trusting nobody with no egg. Make sure the eggs are
exactly.
No,
yeah, you have
none of that.
Yeah, egg, man, you got to be really careful with your egg. Cause see, it's like if you cook it too much, then you have a curdle. If you don't cook it enough, then you got to worry about
right. Leave that to the professionals.
Yeah, I don't know, but at least I can say I know how now. But at least that is a knowledge that I have. I don't know how soon I'm making it, but I know it now.
You and Mr. C gonna try that?
Oh, what the
eggnog?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that. Did you turn that down?
What? Man, let me tell you something.
Volume 0.
Oh, is it making some noise? Man, let me tell you something. Okay, so we are done with this. Can I get the little coffee heater? Because I don't want this to get too cold.
Coffee heater?
Yep, because you're going to that, please. Yes, I see Jerome said hazelnut creamer king. Oh, you like hazelnut creamer too? See, I'm not alone. It's good. And you know, they got other flavors too. You got like the Irish cream, and I saw like a French vanilla one. Good too. I saw like a French. Then they got the ones that are like seasonal. I remember I saw one. Oh my God! One time it was like a cinnamon toast crunch flavored one. Of course, I don't think that one was sugar free. Of course, it's cinnamon toast crunch flavored. But they had that one. They had a Reese cup flavored one. They had a Hershey. Man, they got so many options. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just for coffee. Now I would consider some of those flavors a little frou-frou, just a tad. But you know, your basic hazelnut, French vanilla or whatever. I consider that basic. But I mean, you start getting into like cinnamon roll and stuff like that. That's a little more elaborate of a flavor. So that could be kind of sort of considered frou-frou a little bit. So yeah. But yes, I have gotten her coffee prepared. Now I need to make mine.
Oh, you gonna drink coffee too?
Oh yeah, well I'm always drinking coffee. Like I said,
Auntie Pam said, "Hey guys."
Hey, Auntie Pam, how are you?
Hey, Pam.
Yes. We're gonna prepare to make some delicious chicken. I pulled out so many ingredients. You know, she's gonna come down here and make it look like it takes like no effort to make this super delicious, elaborate meal that she's about to prepare for us. But yeah, so I got a lot of ingredients. I don't know what goes with what yet. We're gonna find out when she gets here. But I know I'm gonna get me some coffee while I'm waiting.
I hear some movement.
I do. I hear some movement.
Oh.
I was just saying, because it's been so cold, it'd be nice to have a nice stew, a nice warm, heartfelt, nice soul warming stew. Can't beat that with a stick.
No.
Who was that?
Okay. That was me. I was just turning down.
Yep. So I am just about done.
Make sure we don't have no interruptions. Oops, sorry, interruptions.
Yeah, she does make it look super easy. She just be like, woo, blink my eyes, and the food is ready, and it was 2 seconds.
I hope that happens tonight. Boy, am I hungry.
I'm hungry. Yes, I hope it.
I can go for some of that TV magic.
Yes, TV. Ooh, look at you, man.
Oh, turn around and the plate is right in front of you.
Magical. Look at you. She looks so fantastic.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
And welcome to FLAVAHOUSE Network's Weekend Eats. I'm Casey, your host. Little tardy to the party, but I had some things to handle so it can be better for you tonight.
Hey,
Oh, baby.
Hey.
So I hear them over here talking trash.
No.
Okay.
Talking
Talking about they need for the food to be ready real quick. Well, so do I. So we're going to blink our eyes like I Dream a Genie, if you know what that is.
Okay, yes.
And it's going to be all that. But I will tell you this. It's going to be worth every minute of your wait. That is for sure. Because I don't know if Beautiful Assistant told you already, but we are having my rendition of a brown stewed chicken. So, give me a moment. Let me just run over here and get my pot. And Beautiful Assistant can tell you what the ingredients are.
Yes.
Hey, honey, I tried that blink, and I ain't got nothing in front of me. Nothing.
Yeah, no Dream of Genie over here. But yeah, so I'm going to, like I told you guys, I got quite a spread here. Okay. So I'm going to try to put things in order of what we are cooking together really quickly before I start to show you all. So for the stewed chicken, we have these. There's one.
Do it feel warm in here to you guys?
Actually, for me, it's comfortable. You know, I'm always cold. So, for the one time, I'm not. I ain't gonna complain. Okay.
I heard you talk about the weather as I was coming downstairs.
Yes.
They talked about maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to listen out for that.
Well, I'm sure the children will just be in seventh heaven. Us, on the other hand, like, oh, how much ice is it gonna make?
Yes.
Let's pray, man.
Let's pray none. That's right.
That's what I'm saying. I hope not.
Getting too old for that cleanup.
Yeah.
Clean up. Everybody lend a hand.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so I got most of this stuff together. So the first thing I'm going to start showing you guys is the brown stewed chicken ingredients, which is the main attraction, of course. So we're going to start with these deboned thighs here.
Deboned thighs?
Deboned thighs. So I actually I didn't Jasonetta it as Miss Casey likes to call it. Okay, I took my time and I meticulously pulled the bones out of each of these thighs here, and I made sure that I left the skin intact so it looks and feels beautiful as it cooks. So yes, that's the first thing we have here.
Okay, I had to get my favorite pot for this one. I think I'm going to pull out my cast iron skillet because that's going to do the best browning. But if you don't have a cast iron skillet, no worries. We can handle it. Not a problem. Haven't used it in a while. Figured I'd check it out. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking all over for it. That's how long it's been. But anyway, what we did, we took the bones out of these thighs because I wanted to keep the skin on. When you get the boneless thighs, usually there's no skin. But this is going to be our hack. It's going to help us cook it faster, which is very important. So, okay. Oh, look at that. How nice that is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we got a good cast iron skillet going over here, y'all.
Okay, so that's the first thing. So, yeah, I was
yes.
Very heavy. You won't be lifting that up, baby, and show nobody nothing.
No, you want a good heavy skillet, that's for sure.
But yeah, so I pulled the stuff that we're going to be using for the chicken first.
Okay. Yeah, so we can get that going. So we have some rosemary. I have some. I'm sorry, this is thyme. Yeah, okay. Time. I have some thyme. I'm so used to rosemary. Do we have rosemary? Okay, I want to use a little bit of that. This rosemary. Is not. Y'all want some rosemary? Okay, thyme is a little bit offbeat for me, but I'm going to do some thyme because it's really good in this recipe. Yeah. Now we have some green onions, and the reason why we don't have the green tops on there is because we need to use the bottom part in our marinade. Now you're saying marinade. Do we have time for that? I got a quick, fast marinade that's going to work perfect. See, this is all about the hacks, y'all, and y'all getting the taste you want. We have some minced garlic. We have some minced ginger. We have a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I got, of course, my garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of gravy master for browning in case I don't get it as brown as I wanted to with these other ingredients. And we started off with some Adolph's meat tenderizer dry brine so it can be tender and moist and delicious. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. We are going to use the tops of the green part of it too, because we got another thing going. We have sweet soy sauce, and we also have regular soy sauce. This is low sodium, so I would probably go with this one. And I have some allspice, but I want the powdered one too. I want the powdered. Show which one you want. Yeah, we have these are called they're like little circular heart allspice, and you can grind them. I had them for another recipe.
Can you throw those in there whole?
You can, but you probably don't want to. I have powdered allspice here too. Okay, we have some black pepper. I have the smoky paprika today because it's all about the flavor here. It's all about the flavor. And then I have a Splenda brown sugar blend because you guys know that I do the Splenda. You can get a light brown sugar. So let's get all this stuff over here.
Yeah, so that's for the chicken. We have some other ingredients.
Okay, and that is for the chicken marinade. Now we have some other ingredients, and I'll go slowly so you can kind of get it. Because I'm going to tell you, it looks like a lot, but it isn't. It really isn't.
You guys see, she goes be like, woo, this is
nothing. And it really isn't. Okay, you're going to be like, wow, that was nothing. And hey, it really wasn't. But anywho, I don't know if Beautiful Assistant told you everything about our lineup. We are doing this beautiful, beautiful dish. And the thing about the dish, if you saw my short, it's everything. And just like that short, it is everything. Okay. Hey there, all of my family out there. Jerome, I've been missing you and your heckle. Hey, Teresa, my sister Pam. Y'all doing y'all thing. Thank you so much for joining us as always. See, them there people is the family, and I hope that you become one of the family too. Anyway, we're going to be talking about sundown coffee cuddles. You're like, okay, what is that? Well, you'll find out in a few minutes. And choosing the right cooking method for your energy level. See, I'm going down that road now because, okay, we can teach you how to cook. But sometimes not just knowing how to cook isn't enough to motivate you to cook. See, that's the thing. So that's what we're going with this thing right here. Speaking of which, that's some of the coaching that I do. I do, like I said, kitchen rhythms. So the rhythm of your kitchen, the things that you need to know how to navigate in here, how to get the motivation to be here, how to not be afraid of being here. And then we talk about putting the stuff inside the pot. How about that? So if you're interested, let me know. I'll drop that information down in the comments and we can set something up. Anywho, back to the yum yums. So we're gonna have, I call it when it gets really good, it's called the what? The yum yums. So what I'm gonna do here, because I know you guys are like, okay, it is remember the time at night. What is she doing with this coffee? What I'm doing with my coffee is I am enjoying and relaxing. So I'm gonna take a little sip. We're gonna talk about
backtrack because you got I'm gonna do the coffee and everything.
No, because really, I'm gonna do this after we get the food on, okay? Because that's what happens when you do the nighttime sundown. Okay. After everything is calm and everybody's cool, that's when you do this.
Like it. That's what I'm talking about.
That's delicious, okay? And you know what I gotta do, y'all? Let me get my other glasses on because right now I'm looking at shadows. I see shadows. Y'all too close up on me. If you were far away, I could see you real good. So let's take these off.
So
let's get these on.
Okay, I'm saying let's get with the motivation.
Yes, motivate. So here's what I'm gonna say. The next set of items, it says the extra ingredients. I guess additional.
Yeah, right. So this is just the extra stuff that we're going to do get the meat ground off, and then to make our delicious black bean rice with some lovely green. Oh, it's that seasoned rice. You got to have it. You just can't do plain rice. You got to have this. Okay, so let's do it really quickly. Y'all know I live with the instant jasmine rice. I have some bay leaves. I have some low sodium chicken broth. I have something that you probably have not heard of. Maybe you have. This is what I'm going to try. Now, I'm doing black beans, but these are black soybeans. And the reason why I'm using these, I don't know if you can see. The carbs on this right here is about 5 grams of carb per serving. So if anybody's diabetic or anybody is watching their figure and doing keto, these are the beans to go. I was really interested. What you say you just made, Rebby? Okay. Well, this may be for you. I tasted these. They taste just like black beans, so why should I get all of the carbs if I don't have to? Okay. So I'm going to let the family taste it, but you can use traditional black beans, which are very good, high in fiber, but this is a little less carb. So, hey, don't say, well, she said she's doing, these are black beans. They're just black soybeans. Okay. I have the tops of my green onions that will be chopped to use with my beans. Butter, because butter does what, y'all? Makes all things better. Okay. And I have my herbettes. I have Italian herbs. I have, here we go, basil. I have some parsley. And then I have some basil here. I have all of these nice vegetables. A beautiful assistant cut up, and you really can't see through this, but I'll tell you. I got some red bell pepper. I have some white onion, and I have jalapeno. So we have a whole medium-sized red bell pepper diced, a whole white onion, and you can use any color onion or any color pepper you want. It's up to you. Diced. And then I have one whole little chubby jalapeno pepper, and we seeded it. Now, some people like to use carrots, okay? I wasn't feeling the carrots. I wanted to do the peppers, so I chose the peppers. You can dice up carrots instead of peppers if you don't care for, like my sister-in-law that doesn't like peppers. So she may like carrots. So that's something too. All right. And that is pretty much it, right? We got everything. Yep. So now the decision is for me, am I going to use my cast iron skillet, which probably is not going to be big enough for all this meat. So I will probably brown it in there and then transfer over to my other skillet. But when you're not cooking for an army, you can use just your normal skillet. Okay? Let me, oh, wait a minute.
What's the matter? Yeah.
Hey, wait, I got to move my hand. Y'all see this? Wow. See, this is the advantages of having weekend eats in the evening. You get our mixologist, Corey, and he comes up with some let me just take, I ain't going to even talk. Let me just taste it.
Yeah, definitely fine.
Take it easy.
This is, hey, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm not an alcohol drinker, but I'm going to tell you, I've had tequila sunrises before, these drinks. And if it doesn't look like one, it tastes so similar to it without the alcohol. So, yeah, this right here, what is this here? Please tell me.
This is the Cinderella mocktail.
It's called a Cinderella mocktail.
Whoa.
It's a blend of orange, lemon, and pineapple juice, a splash of grenadine,
Okay.
and a bit of ginger ale to top everything off.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful. What you guys think? If you like what you see, heart our mixologist, because he did the thing this night. Yes, he did. And this will go wonderful with our brown stew chicken. So there you have it. So let's get my computer over here.
Yes,
And we can start getting this stuff together. Beautiful assistant,
yes,
I'm going to need you to cut my green onions.
into.
Okay, you want to just cut them just like
Okay.
that. Okay, but you want to do, this part goes off the whites. I just want all the white. Okay, and same thing for the tops.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I'm going to move some of this stuff over because I have no space for anything.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see if I can do it with one arm, huh? I need more.
Don't do it.
Ah, see, look at that.
So we said go.
Yeah, well, there wasn't glass. Okay. It wasn't glass. I think I did pretty well. Ha, ha, ha.
So the experimentation.
I'll put some of this stuff down here because, Lord, it's stuff
That's very good.
everywhere.
You know that's what that's there for.
Okay, so yeah, let me get this over here.
there for.
Okay, let me get that.
He said it looks like you need a straw and an umbrella with that drink. Agreed.
I'm here to tell you, and it tastes so good.
Very tropical.
Y'all gotta try it for real. It tastes really good. I'm not
tropical.
just blowing smoke. It really does taste good. It tastes good to me. Yeah. It tastes good to everybody.
Yes.
I'm not gonna even tell that fib. It tastes good. So I'm gonna get this over here. Trying to get my mouse and stuff set up.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you get your
And a little stuff, because like I said, beautiful assistant got the stuff all over the table. Forgot I gotta have some space.
My bad.
Yes, so let's get this over here. Try to get some order.
Here.
Okay, there you go.
Over here.
Okay, yeah. All right. So I'm put this down here, get my mouse over here. There we go. Okay, beautiful.
Okay,
All right, and she got it all nice and even, and yeah. So let's get this over here, and then I gotta have space for my wonderful mixologist drink. See, maybe I should leave it over there, y'all, because if I start drinking on it, oh well.
And you ain't even mentioned the coffee yet.
I said I did. I drank the coffee.
You did?
I took a sip. Yes, I did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you like it?
Oh yeah. It was very good, but I'm not done yet. Okay, so I'm not finished talking about the coffee.
Oh, okay.
What I want to do is get the food on, and then we can talk about the things that we need to talk about. Yes. So first of all, I need to know how everybody's week was. Was it? Is it still good to you? I don't know. I gotta think. What that job is trying to. Okay, I'm playing, but you know, hey, we're all busy. Life is always lifing. Yes, it is. So, hey, I'm getting everything set up here. Make sure I do everything the correct way. So, first thing I'm going to do is get a nice big, I think I want to use my yellow bowl, my favorite bowl, so I can do my marinade in it. And I'm going to show you how quickly. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. You can keep this in here. Hey, Lolo, how are you? Lolo keeps trying to get you guys to hear about or understand that there's something called a hype button. So whenever I have a live or I put a short out there, within 7 days, it's a little button. If you look at it and you can press it. And what it does is let algorithm know that, hey, I belong here, you know, and I belong here for you. That's all it does. So if you don't mind, press that button. Lolo always does it. And she is like, #1 Uno fan and friend and all those things. So listen to the Lolo.
Hey, Lolo.
Okay. Let me see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a seat first of all. And then I'm going to make up the marinade. Now, as I was saying, the marinade can be anywhere from immediate. It depends on how you handle it. And I know people will tell you, oh, the flavor will be better if you, yeah, it will. But if you just come home from work and you really want this, or the weekend and you really don't feel like this is like a medium effort meal. It can be long and drawn out if you wanted to, but Casey's going to show you how not to make it that way. So the first things we're going to do is make up the marinade. And so that consists of, let me just make sure I got everything here because I got some more stuff here. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm so thirsty. I really need some water. It is in my house. It's like a sauna. It really isn't. We have turned. I'm ready to turn the HVAC system OFF because it's hot.
Whoa.
Okay, but they always cold. They need some blood. Thank you very much.
You need some Geritol.
They need some
Geritol.
Geritol.
Oh my gosh.
My mother used to. Is that for what? Like people with low blood?
Listen, I can't really tell you what Geritol was for, but I know people. I don't know if your mom and grandmom and stuff like that shoved all that stuff down you.
Right.
Yeah, ancient secret.
Ancient secret. Castor oil. Oh, castor oil. Oh my God.
Oh gosh, please, man. This is a yummy food place. We don't want to hear about the nasties.
Ew.
Okay, no, we don't want to hear about the nasties. Okay, so the marinade, as I was saying. So your marinade is going to consist of, and if she has it already, first thing I'm going to do in my marinade, I'm going to take a couple of little stalks of this rosemary. I'm going to take several stalks of rosemary because this rosemary is kind of flimsy. Now you can do one or two things. You can chop it up because you see rosemary is on a stem, or you can take rosemary with your hands, just like this. I keep saying rosemary. I want rosemary. She keeps reminding. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm tired. It's the time, okay?
This is what she
Do you remember the time?
Yes,
the time. Because I always have rosemary, and I'm not going to put rosemary in here. I'm going to put rosemary in my pot. But you see, as I'm just taking it and just kind of pulling it off of her stems, okay? But you can chop her and her stems up if you want to. But why I got to go through all that? Because I'm not doing that. So I'm going to take more than just a couple. And I'm going to take her little leaves off because her little leaves are cute. And they smell good. When you do this, like this to it,
Breaks out all oils.
Okay, you're finishing your lectures, Lolo. Okay, you got them until midnight. I know you will rewatch and you will comment and you will support. Go over there and teach those children. Teach the children well. Yeah, do that.
All right, Lolo, be blessed. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, all the time. So I'm just I took maybe about 10 of these little stems and I'm just breaking them off here. And kiss to you, Lolo. So they're all naked now. Well, they're not naked. They just look like they just look like they've been through a fall fest and the leaves fell off. So I'm just breaking them up just like this. Okay. All right. So we got our time in here. I said it right this time, y'all. I said time. See, when I started singing the song, I had the association thing going on. Okay, so that's going to give me about a half a teaspoon of thyme when I do this. Okay, now they do have thyme, and thyme is also in a dried form. I would suggest getting the form that is not dried. Okay, so this is about what you have in the bowl. That right here. Okay, if everyone can see. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay, that is about a teaspoonful of fresh thyme. That is just the leaves are pulled off. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And let me close that up over here. And then I'm going to get some minced garlic. So I'm going to take the minced garlic. Now, because I'm cooking so much chicken, it's about a half a teaspoonful of each one of these things, with the exception of the cider vinegar that I'm using. So I'm using a little bit more because I have more pieces of chicken, but you want to adjust the amount of your marinade. And I'm going to tell you, the more flavorful you have it, the better. I would just not go so heavy on the vinegar part because that can kind of be like, but you have other things to kind of offset that. So I'm going to do, this is my minced garlic, and I'm going to do a teaspoon and a half. You can do anywhere from a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, depending on how much meat you have. Okay, I'm going to get my ginger. Now, ginger can be a little spicy. Some people say it's hot. So I'm going with a half of teaspoonful of this. Okay. And it's already, and this is pretty, like I said, this is not, you can get a real piece of ginger. Well, this is a real piece, but they already made it easy for me. But you can get like a thumb of ginger, and it looks like a root almost if you want, or you can get ginger powder, whatever you prefer. Okay, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to get my soy sauce. So the soy sauce is here because we're talking about browned. So these are ingredients that will help you make your chicken what? Browned. Okay. I have a choice of using, and I like the sweet soy sauce, so I may do that. And I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it. Hey, let's go for the gusto, y'all. I'm gonna try it. I ain't gonna eat a lot of it, so yeah, I'm gonna try it. Let them get the soy sauce. Okay, so let me open this up. But you can do low sodium, or you can do regular soy sauce. Yes, you can. And so for the soy sauce, I am going to do a teaspoonful of soy sauce. Get that in there, just like that. And this is all for the browning. And then I'm going to get all some of this mess out my way because, oh boy, there's a lot. Let's just bring some of this stuff over here. Okay, we got that. We got this. Okay, so then I'm going to do my garlic powder. Now, you say, well, you got garlic in here. Why are you doing this? Because a powdered garlic and a fresh garlic has two different tastes. So we layer taste here in my kitchen. Told you this is Casey's way. So I did a teaspoonful of garlic. I am going to do, and I'm taking the top off of this thing because the shaking part's been acting funny. And I'm going to do a teaspoonful of the onion powder. Now yes.
The one said I use Bragg liquid aminos.
What's that?
I can't explain what it is. I know what you're talking about. They use amino in a lot. Because what did you make again, Jerome? I forgot what he said he made.
Coconut.
A coconut milk.
Rice.
Yeah, amino is like an acid type thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's almost like it's like a filler or like MSG or something like that. But it's supposed to be a healthier thing. And I don't quote me because I don't use it, but I've heard of it. So if you want to know. It tastes like soy sauce. So it gives you the soy sauce flavor. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Good to know. See, that's why you have people in your audience that tell you that stuff. Okay, because I use the authentic things and not all the other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do a half a teaspoonful of black pepper. Just like that. And woo! Yes, I should. Oh boy, that got up the nostrils. I'm gonna see. Y'all need to know. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Is it gonna come out? No, it's not. It's not gonna come out. Okay, so I'm gonna put some smoked paprika in here, and that's going to be a teaspoonful. So everything is a teaspoonful for this. Let me see if I can get this open.
Rome says soy protein seasoning.
Okay, I got right. He's right. I need to open this. Of course, this is brand new, and I don't want to break my nails. So let me go and get something to open this with. Okay. So this thing is, well, I don't have to worry about anybody tampering with it. That's for sure, because this is hard to open, y'all. Let me do both sides while I got the little butter knife. See, it's still tickling my nose. I know it's going to happen. So yes, no, because I'm going to be armed and ready. Yeah. See, what did I tell you? I knew it was going to come. Okay, that was that delicate sneeze. I ain't sneeze like I really sneeze. Y'all don't hear that. Okay, so I'm going to do a teaspoonful of the smoked paprika. Why am I using smoked and not using regular just color? Because first of all, this is a deeper color. This has an actual smoky flavor. This is what I'm going for with this chicken. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot. That was a lot. So now I'm going to put my allspice in here. Okay, let me get back here. Get my allspice. And I got mine. Well, we have a store here called Food Lion. They have a lot of stores. But I got mine from Food Line because it's a little less expensive there. But they have it in most grocery stores, you know. And if you can't find it, you can sure as heck go online to Amazon. So I'm going to put a teaspoonful of allspice. Okay. So pretty much it's easy, you know, teaspoonful. Okay. And then I'm going to I haven't forgotten about my vinegar. No, I haven't. So I got that. And you get a tablespoonful of vinegar. Just like that. Because I don't want it to be too wet. This is going to be the key to me not having to sit in the refrigerator all day. So also what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of this gravy master. Usually you stick the gravy master in if you want it dark, but I'm trying to get the best darkness and char on this chicken when I brown it. Okay, so I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of a little gravy master in there. Somebody saying something? Oh, somebody just cleared them their throats. Yeah. That's what they did. Okay, so right now, and y'all know. So we have my Casey's blessing. My Casey's blessing is all about the spices and the seasoning. No salt, no sugar. You run over and get yourself whatever all-purpose seasoning they have at your grocers that you're used to using. If you do not like sodium or a lot of salt, you want to find something that is synonymous to that. This is coming to you this year. I suggest when I put it out there, because I'm only going to put a few from in the very beginning, you get your orders. That's for sure. Okay, enough of the listen. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm not plugging anything because you know what? If you wanna miss out, then what can I tell you? I'm just sharing with the family. Okay, I'm gonna use. There is no measurement for Casey's blessing because it's all flavor and it ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Okay, but I'll say do a teaspoon and a half, depending on what all-purpose seasoning you use. If it has no salt like this one, make it rain. All right, so now that we have all these things here, the one thing I'm going to put in here, you want to put a little bit, just a teeny tiny, eeny weeny, peeny, little bit of sugar up in here. Okay, because you're going to be using your brown sugar. I'm using my Splenda. So I suggest, just saying, yeah, put a little of that before you put your brown sugar in. So I'm just putting one little squirt, two. I lied. Okay, and so I'm going to take my brown sugar blend. Okay, like I say, I use the Splenda brown sugar blend because I use Splenda as my sweetener. You want to get some light brown sugar. I would get the light brown and not the dark one because you want it dark, but you don't want it to look like it's midnight. That's all I'm saying. And the dark brown sugar has a little bit more caramelization factor, so you probably have to really. I would do the light. I'm just saying, you can do whatever one you want. I would do the light brown. So we got 2 tablespoonfuls actually of the sugar blend here, or your brown sugar. So let me just get this open. And I'm gonna tell you, this is why I'm gonna use my cast iron skillet, because if I use my other skillet, this brown sugar is sticking in and may mess it up, and I don't want to hear it.
How would a cast iron skillet hold up to brown sugar?
It should hold up good if you have it seasoned.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm putting 2 tablespoons of the brown sugar in here. So I am really seasoning this a lot because I'm not letting it soak. And that's the key. If you're not going to let it soak, you want to put that extra little oomph in there. Okay? Because I'm not trying to wait. Yeah, what? Whatever. I'm putting a little bit more of the soy sauce in. Just a couple little drops like that. And what else do I want to put a little bit more? I'm going to put a little bit more of my garlic in here. It has enough ginger and enough allspice. Okay, just like that. So now you want to know what I was going to do with those onions, the white part. I'm going to show you now. And 1 little squirt, 2 squirts of Splenda. Okay, because what we have is vinegar. Vinegar is, yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the onion tops. So you want to take these little onion tops, the lighter part of the onion, and you just kind of get them and you put them in here with your marinade. Okay, just like that. Make sure I get all of them. I don't want to get the green part. The green part is going to be for the other part of the recipe. So let's get this over here. Okay, so now let me get me something to stir this up with. And you're like, what you doing now? Watch and learn. Let me get this over here. If you notice, I'm not going to put any salt. It may need a little salt, but I'm not going to do it right now. Okay, so let me get something to stir this up with. Matter of fact, let me get all my little wooden utensils out while I'm doing it and get all my little things here that I like to keep my counter clean. Okay. I'll use this one. And let's remove some of this. I don't think I'm gonna need that. I may need it. I don't know. Let me see. So what I'm gonna do, I was gonna use this, but I'm just gonna use a fork and I'm gonna stir it up. I'm gonna use the Corey fork. Okay, this is the fork for people who are over 6 feet. No, it isn't. It's a serving fork, y'all. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna stir it around just like that. And as I stir it, I know I got these big pieces of onion in here, but that's fine. Because what I'm giving you here now is a little paste. Now you can make it a little looser if you like, okay? But that's only if you're gonna let it sit, and then it can absorb. If you're not gonna let it sit, we're gonna do the fast track. You want to follow the leader. Isn't that a song too?
Yeah, follow the leader.
Follow the lead. I can't remember how it goes. How does it go? They don't know.
So that's like 80s.
It doesn't. Excuse me, and you're 100, so you should know.
I mean,
So it's like 80s. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a little pinch of salt in here, just a little pinch, just like that. And see, look at that. I love doing the weather, making it rain. I really do. Okay, and I'm gonna let you guys see this. When everything just has to be incorporated. Okay. I'm gonna show you another trick that's gonna help it stick. Okay, so this is what you end up with when you do it my way. You see this? So it's more of a paste. Now, paste gonna stick, right? Yeah. So you can do one or two things because I dig the pig. So my mind is saying, in her mind, go over, get the bacon fat, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to do it. I shocked them, didn't I? Okay, so let me get this
bacon fat rules.
Yes.
Not tonight.
It'll make it taste good. I'm telling you, if I put it on the bacon fat on there. Okay, we'll move this over here. I'm gonna get my cast iron skillet to use it to brown. Ooh, this thing is heavy. Now I know I stopped using it because I have muscles on one side, Okay, what I don't have out is my cooking spray. Yes, I did. Okay. Yes, I did. I'm way ahead of you. Okay, so I got my cooking spray. And the reason why usually when you use a cast iron skillet like back in the day, I wish I had the one my mother had. Boy, was it really seasoned. However, that didn't happen. So I had to start my own traditions. And by the time I came along, I wasn't doing a whole lot of cast iron. However, I did buy one. I have used it several times, but it's not as seasoned as, those people back in the day. So I got to spray mine. But when you use it, see, the tradition was you use it and you wipe it out. They never used soap and water on it. So it got seasoned over time and it wouldn't stick. And then you wonder why their chicken was perfectly, the one your mother had probably was considered, nah, baby. It actually was good condition. You talking about making some good, child. You just don't know.
But I tell you one thing, honey, I never understood that.
Okay.
Like you said, people used to just rinse
They did not wash these. What they did.
Draw.
It didn't draw anything but a whole lot of flavor. And what it did, what you say, no lethal. Yeah, I read what you said, man. Okay. What it did is it was a back in the day way of making a pan be non-stick because nothing's stuck in it after that.
I thought it would draw ants.
It didn't draw anything because it just didn't wipe them out. It didn't draw nothing. Okay, I'm here to tell you. You know what it drew? It drew some good eating. That's what it drew. Okay, don't be messing with the people. Okay, let me see this thing on my head. This is driving me crazy, y'all. One day I'm gonna take this thing off and let y'all see the gray. I'm trying to let the gray grow out, and then I decide whether or not I want to rock that. And right now, my gray hair, it's Look like somebody licked it here and then, yeah, we ain't trying. I'm not trying to expose y'all to all that. So I figured, hey, these look good for the house. I'm in the house. I'm at home with y'all.
That's
you know,
right.
so please. But anyway, when I'm ready and it gets just the right color, hey, the reveal. So y'all wait for it. So y'all gotta come back. Y'all new ones, y'all gotta come back and wait for the reveal of Casey's gray hair. Okay. What you say? You know? What you say? You know you working on the turban when you go in to tell
the future.
Okay, you know what, Jerome, you have been gone, and I did not miss you.
You said you missed the heckle. He got
Jerome is that little brother that you want to hang up in the closet. Okay, that is who Jerome is. So where's my cooking oil? That's what I need. Okay, I see it's down here.
Okay.
All right, so you have a choice. If you want to do olive oil, you got to be very careful, but I'm about to do some high heat here. So because I'm going to do the high heat, I'm not going to do the olive oil just yet because olive oil will smoke and burn, and that's not what you want to happen. So I'm really, really toying with the fact of doing some bacon fat on this, but I don't know. Not because I want to. Anybody want bacon fat? Raise your hand.
Bacon room.
No.
You want to ask if this ain't no?
Yes, I'm not talking about y'all because I know y'all always want bacon fat. Okay, but there are people out there that don't dig the. There's people out there that don't dig the pig like I do, and like you do.
You know that they can make it vegan.
Okay, yes, you have alternatives. Yes, you do. But yeah, I'm just gonna put a little oil in here. Okay, so. All right, I'm gonna use the bacon fat, but I don't want it on my hands. That's the thing. Okay, y'all don't give me no more gloves. No, I think the last
tonight.
Not, but that's not helping me now.
Oh well.
Sure, it'll be ordered tonight. Listen to them. Okay, you gonna redo my nails?
No.
Exactly. I thought not. Find them. You find them, and I'll put the bacon fat on. Okay. I guess we'll be waiting, y'all. Mm-hmm.
Dig the pig.
Now, I'm gonna take this meat out, y'all. Okay, you took my and you put it over there. I need a chopping board because I was gonna use the red one to lay this out on here so they can see. Okay, she found some gloves, so I'm gonna slather bacon fat on this, but you don't have to do that. You can take some olive oil. That's what I was gonna do. And you want to put the olive oil in your freezer bag. Give me a new freezer bag because this has a little bit too much condensation.
What did you want me to do?
I need to get another cutting board because I need to lay my meat out on it so I can, or some foil.
Okay.
So I want you guys to see what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, so I have another one of these bags because this bag has condensation in it because I told you I did the dry brine with the 8-ounce meat tenderizer, and I think she had it in the fridge maybe about a couple hours.
Yeah. So I draw all that moisture.
I think I'm gonna need a bigger piece for that. I need to cover it here so I can put the meat out.
Put this on there.
Well, I could do that and not cross-contaminate that. You know, they need to use it again anyway.
Okay. So, all right, let me get you here.
She just gonna give it to me, huh?
Yeah, I ain't trying to waste too much of your foil.
Listen, I need about this much, y'all. Okay, so I'm putting it here because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, and even if you don't want to just pour the oil inside the bag, you can massage. I like to massage my chicken because my chicken works better for me when I do that. The chicken says, before you eat me, you must make me feel better. So that's what I do. So let me get the chicken out. Then I'll put my gloves on. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm just going to get this chicken out of here. Just like that. All right. Put that away. Get my bacon fat. See, they just want me to use bacon fat. You don't have to, but it really, if you are not afraid of pork or whatever, or the fat, this will be the way to go because it has great seasoning. Okay. And yeah.
That it does.
I need a knife, so I've got to get a disposable knife. See, this is more work than I want to do.
No, that's worth it.
So you said. Okay, so I'm going to get a couple of plastic knives. And as I said, you can skip this process. You don't have to go through all this, but you know, I have to feed the people up in here. So on a weeknight, they'll never know. Because I'm not telling. Are you going to tell? I don't think you're going to tell. No. So let's put the pink gloves on. I'm going to get some more of these. I like the pink ones. Okay. Get them on. All right. So, okay. So we got this. So let me bring this down so you can see what's going on. Let me try not to get my clothes in it. Okay. Can you guys see the chicken? Mm-hmm. Can everybody see the chicken?
Yeah.
The chicken says, hello. It said, hello. Is it me or wait? Okay, so as you can see, oh, wow. Jason Netta been at work. Oh, look at that. Mm-hmm. We got, yeah, she got some pieces on that. Mm-hmm. See, I should have did that before. Yeah. Anyway, you see the bone is taken out. And I'm going to do a short to show you guys how to debone chicken thighs and clean them nicely, because it costs you $3 or $4 extra to get it boneless, and you don't get the skin. I have no need for the bone. Okay, the bone is not servicing me, but I want the skin. So as you see, so we got this one over here that looked like it lost some of its feeling. You know, it lost that loving feeling over there. So we're gonna put that one there. Okay, we'll get at the beautiful assistant. Okay, how about that? And we're gonna lay it down. Yeah, we probably give her this one too, because you left something in here too. You left a friend in here. You left Gristle in there. I got to get Gristle out. Yeah, well, you should have Jason Netta this one, because now I got to get a knife and get the where's the big knife at? Everything's disappearing on me. I need you to come get a knife, because now my hands are cross-contaminated. Yeah. Okay, so let me do this. I got to get this little piece of gristle out. You see this? Don't leave anything in here that resembles a bone, because this is going to stop your process of being able to cook this faster. Let me get this extra piece of fat off of there too. Well, I just need a small knife. Oh, I don't need a big one. What bigger? No, I need a small paring knife. Give me what I want. You done messed up my meat.
I did not mess up your meat. I did what you said. I'm trying to give you something that would be easier.
No, this will be easy, because I just need to get this little piece of gristle out.
Okay.
Right around here. Okay, so yeah. There you go. Let's see. This is this gristle and that tendon. Need to go. Need to go far away from here. Just like that. And this knife needs sharpening. It really needs sharpening. Oof, boy, y'all got to go on y'all sharpening thing. Okay, so now the gristle is out. So I'm going to turn it over this way. Let me get these extra little pieces out here, because they're getting on my last nerve. Okay, and put them over here and get this knife out the way. So let me get a paper towel and wipe the tip of my hands off so I can open up my bacon fat container like that. And then I'm have to wash the top off, because I don't want to take any chances, any cross-contamination. So what I'm doing with this is just like that. I'm going to take a little bit, just like that, drop a little bit on each one. I'm not touching anything, as you can see, because I don't want any chicken, anything to get into my bacon fat, because this is very, very, this is like, you know, gold right here. And it takes time to get this much bacon fat. Take a lot of bacon eating. Yes. Take a lot of bacon eating to get this bacon fat.
Because we dig the pig.
Yeah, we dig the pig. So got to eat a lot of bacon to get this kind of fat.
Bacon!
Okay. Just like that, and just like this. All right, so I'll put that in here. I'll get my top back on. I'll get my bacon fat out the way. As I said, you can do this with olive oil, canola oil, avocado oil, whatever floats your boat, because you just want a base so something can stick. So now I'm going to take it. I'm going to be very careful, because, you know, I don't have a bone. So I don't want my skin to come off. So I'm going to flip it over and put a little bit of the bacon loveliness on here. Let me share some with you over here. Can we share? It's nice to share. Oh, that's the way. Does anybody remember that commercial? Oh, that's the way it is. Truly, uli is that. Okay, you don't remember. You should remember that, Jerome. I don't hear nothing. Now I hear crickets. You ain't no. He was ready with the flip it. With the flip it stuff. He had all that going on.
I remember Sharon is carrying the purple guy.
You remember who, what, where?
Sharon is carrying
What's the purple guy?
Like, you talking about Barney, okay?
Yeah, Barney.
It was a commercial that used to come on during Schoolhouse Rock, and it would say, "Oh, that's the way it is. Truly, uli is. That's the way it is. Truly, uli is."
You know,
And they say,
too much.
I can't help it. Okay, and it said, "It's nice to share." Listen. Okay,
I wish
anywho.
I could. I mean,
Okay. No, it's okay. That's okay. I can't help it because my brain is big and everything in it is there for a reason. See, listen, I'm cutting way too much of the gristle out of here, Miss Beautiful Assistant. This is the third one. Yeah. Okay. So make sure that you don't let your beautiful assistant miss the gristle, everyone.
Hey.
Okay.
They don't call me Jason nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Now you're trying to own it.
Hey.
Look at this. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to get this out of here with my hands all greasy and a dull knife. Okay, so let me get this out. The reason why I'm taking this off, y'all, is because I want it to cook evenly. So if it has bone and gristle in it, it's not going to do what I need it to do. Okay, so as you can see, this is what you do. You spread the love. You get the little ugly pieces out. Make sure you get all the gristle out if you have a beautiful assistant doing it for you. And yeah, here's another one. Note to self. Y'all don't have beautiful assistant to debone chicken.
No.
Look at that. I can't hardly hold it because my hands are so greasy. But I'm going to get her done. Look at this.
Nope.
This must be done. This is not a step that you can miss. Okay, so now I'm making my skin come off. All right, let me check the other ones just in case. Do I feel? Yeah, gristle here too.
Wow, they all got a gristle?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Pretty much. That's that top little piece of gristle that's on the top of the bone that you didn't get. Wow, and my hands are so greasy. I'm looking like I don't know what I'm doing. But I do know what I'm doing, guys. Especially if I had a sharper knife. I'm trying not to mess my meat up.
15 cents of chicken you throwing away.
Okay, well, I'm going to save these little gristles for you. Okay.
You know what show that's from.
I sure do, Julius. And I'm gonna save that little gristle for you. I sure am. Okay, this one looks okay. Let's turn her over. And let's see what her sister looks. Her sister looks okay. So this is what it's going to look like once you get your bacon fat, your olive oil, or if you want to do it the easy, neat way, you pour the oil inside the baggie and you kind of massage it. So let me get this over here, get these gloves off my hand. Well, no, I guess not. I won't get the gloves off until I can put it inside the baggie. Will someone please come and lift my computer up so I don't touch it with chicken fat and all that? Okay. And then I can take these gloves off. Nicely lifted. There we go. And we're back. Okay, get this bag, open it up so I can drop the chicken in. And then I can take these gloves off. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, hold it open.
What you mean? Those are delicious. Ready?
Yeah, you're with two hands. Okay, I'm going to drop them in. So I'm dropping these back into the freezer bag. So you got someone outside there.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. And they're nice and coated. Let me fix that because
Want the skin to
I want the skin. Yep, they don't want to do what it's want to do. Okay.
Red filter going on.
Right.
Huh. That is true. I don't know where that's coming from. That must be a YouTube thing. Because I don't even have it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
The lighting is adjusting.
You can ring my bell. You can ring my bell. All right. So I'm going to take these gloves off. And I'm going to get this out the way. And then I'm going to show you what you do with the marinade. And it's really quick. I don't know what that was about. Maybe my computer decided I needed to be read. My computer was reading me. That's what it was.
Yeah. I didn't get it.
What?
Whatever that.
Yeah, it was like a red. It's like, I guess, the focusing on the because I'm using my laptop, y'all. Huh? Okay, so let me get this in here. So now you see what I got this going on, and let me make sure. Beautiful assistant, close the thing up. So I got my chicken and the oil back in here. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this fork out the way, and I'm going to use a spoon, and I'm going to get as much of this marinade out as I can, and I'm going to put it in this bag. So I'll use the fork for now, just like that. Ooh, the marinade smells good. Okay, and I'm going to get it in here. Let me make sure I get it in here right, because this, I don't want to get it on the outside of the bag. I want it to go on the inside of the bag. Okay, let's get all the marinade in there.
Oh yeah, that's flavor. Don't miss nothing.
I don't want to miss nothing. Just like that. Get all the marinade in there. Okay, just like that. Okay. All right, so I have my marinade in here. Yes, I do. And I take it and I close up the bag. Now, if you don't want to do it quick, you take this marinade and you don't have to put the oil or anything on it, and you stick it in the fridge for 4 hours overnight. Sis ain't doing that, because this is what the hat place. You get what your mama and your grandma cooked, and you get it easy.
Jerome said, "Who put the red filter on?"
I don't know. Did it go away?
Yeah, it's gone now.
I don't know what that was. Well, they did say that viewers like the color red, so I guess that's what it was doing. They were testing it out. So you see what I got going on here? I am going to make sure that every piece of this meat is covered, and it's going to be covered under the skin and on top of the skin, because you know the bone is out.
Oh, you said you ain't got a small rubber spatula? Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do. What I need that for, Jerome? What do I need a small rubber spatula for? I'm not touching anything, or you? Stop backseat Casey. Okay. Yes, I do have a spatula, but I don't need it in this case. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm making sure that it's evenly distributed on the chicken, because you got some spots where you have more of the marinade in there. But see, the good thing is just be gentle when you're doing it in the bag, because you don't want the bag to burst open, and then you have a hot mess. Okay.
No, you'll have a hot mess.
No, usual assistant to have a hot mess, because I'm not gonna clean it up. Okay. So I'll put it right there. Okay, how about that? Okay, so this looks pretty good. I think I got everything covered. Okay, so this is the finished product. As you can see, it's all together now. All together now. Okay, we're gonna leave it like this. Let's get this bowl over here. Put that out the way. Throw this in the garbage. And then we're gonna brown this puppy up. So I'm gonna put some canola oil in this pan. Like I said, my black skillet, my cast iron skillet is not as seasoned as back in the day. So I want to make sure that nothing sticks.
You sprayed it already.
I sprayed it, but that's not enough. You want to put about 3 tablespoons of oil in here. Oil that can stand the heat, which is not olive oil, so don't do that to yourself. Okay, I'm going to put this on high so it can start heating.
Now, that's one pot you got to put. Once that get hot, it's hot.
Yes, so I'm going to put through about 3 tablespoons in here of my canola oil, just like that. I'm going to bring my chicken over here, and I think I'm going to put my chicken on a plate, so it'll be easy access. That's what I'm going to do. Let me put this in here. Get the chicken out. I'm going close to the sink, the water, so if I got to wash and rinse my hands off, y'all. Okay, matter of fact, when you turn it on now, I'm not gonna have to, because I'm gonna have to put my hands up in here to get this out the way I need to go. So, ooh, it smells delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like that. Now, if you want, you can take the onions off. You can scrape them off, but I'm leaving mine on. And let them just brown with everything else and be part of the nibbly bits, y'all. Okay, just get that. And yes, I got my hands all up here in the sauce, but it's okay. I'm gonna clean them. It's worth me touching. Okay, just like that, and just like that. All right, so let me get the front of this all coated because I got stuff in the bag.
Baby, that pot hot.
Okay, honey.
No, I'm.
Get your life. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll take it down. I saw it, and now I'm going to do this because I need it to be very hot. So I'm going to take it down a little. Because once I put this meat in here, what's going to happen is the heat is going to go down. Okay, so I'm taking it. I'm putting the skin down. Put a little bit in, just like that. I'm going to get my little screen so it's not splattering. But see, once I get all this meat in here, what's going to happen is the temperature is going to go down. Okay, so get some over here. And another, I don't think I probably would get 5 in here. That's about it. And see, the heat is going down just like that. I really don't want to overcrowd it, but I really don't want to have to sit here and do 2 batches. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to do it. Yeah, they're going to shrink up, I know. But I'm saying it lowers the heat. And so that's why I wasn't too stressed. Let me clean my hand and then I'll straighten the chicken out.
But it smells amazing.
Mm-hmm. They got to clean my hands. Let me make sure I use the right soap.
It's hot.
Huh?
I said, I know when that pot gets hot, it's hot.
Yeah, but you see that it tapered down right away. I had my eye on it, don't worry. Okay, there you go. All right, hands are all nice and clean. Get this over here and throw this away. How to get the mess I have here. I get my meat laying flat because I bring the heat up on it. I will keep. Now let me get my fork. But this is helpful. I'm going to keep my screen on because I don't want to put a top on it because the top will keep it from browning. So and getting that crisp on it that I want. So let me go over here. That okay, move this around because just like I said, the heat went down and it's not. I need it to be hotter so it can do the browning. So now I'm gonna take it back up again. I'm gonna take it up to a 9. Not gonna do it all the way high, but I'm gonna take it up because the heat has to go back to a certain temperature. And let me turn this down because it's really noisy. Okay, so just to get a little bit of smoke. Because you're going to have a little smoke when you are browning like that. And that's just inevitable, okay? Make sure my hands are completely clean. Okay, they look clean. Make sure there's nothing underneath the nail particles because I have my whole hand up in there. I'm just here to tell you. So I'm going to get some water because I'm very thirsty. And let's just turn this over this way. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it didn't come up all the way yet. I need to come up some more. But that's another thing. When you crowd your pan, guys, it does lower the temperature. I purposely crowded mine because I want to get. I had about 5 or 6 pieces. So I had about 6 pieces. This skillet is not as big, to give it the aeration. So if you want to do 2 batches, depending on how much you have, then you do 2 batches. For time's sake, I don't want to have to do that. So I just put it in there and I brought the heat up again because I need it to get crisp. I don't need it to start braising or anything. And that's what will happen.
Cast iron pot bigger than that one?
I don't know if they may. They may, but I don't use it enough to even worry about it. I really don't use it enough to even stress myself out about it. About getting another one. Right away, my husband is the king of buying pots, pans, and appliances.
No.
So, yeah, y'all. Yeah, because you're about to ask me, can I get another one so you can go and...
I thought that was the biggest one.
I know. I don't think that's the biggest one. I don't know if that's 12-inch or not. I'm not sure if that's 12-inch because it's been so long. We had this thing for so long. I can't even remember where we got it from. I'll be totally honest. And I just really don't use it that much. But I will now, that I'm doing a lot of browning. I will. It's just very heavy. I mean, my grandmother used to make whole cakes, and she used to make cornbread in these skillets, and then flip it over on a plate. I don't know how she did it. She must have been Muscle Lady of the Year. Okay, let me check this. Yeah, I don't know how she did it. That's something that Casey can't do. Oh yeah, it's getting a nice little brown on there. And see, the thing about cast iron, I don't have to worry about having those hot spots. Or those spots that don't get hot.
That didn't get hot. It all get hot.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. That's doing nicely. Now the loveliness of this, if you don't want to debone it, it's gonna take a little longer. And like I said, I'm gonna take it up to high because this is like not browning as fast as I want it to brown. I'm listening to my husband. He act like I got a 5-alarm fire going with him. Yeah. See, that's the fear of the love of this. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I do. It's called intentional cooking, guys. So the thing about it, when you cook like this, you have to be mindful. Have to stay present. Can't be going bye-bye or putting it on a timer. People who remain nameless. Okay, so.
That's that under the bus stuff.
I ain't say nothing. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. Just like I wanted. Okay, let's take it down. Take it down. Okay, take it down. I'm flipping it over, guys. Now this one over here, for some reason, it needs to be moved towards the middle. Because I guess I did get like a little spot where there was a hot spot and it wasn't. I don't think I have this on here. I don't think I have this on here level. So let me bring this down a little. Yeah, that's good. You want it to get a nice little brown, a nice little char on it. And you can put more paprika on it if you want. If it doesn't do exactly what you want it to do. Okay. But the point is to get the brown. Let me get a plate so I can put it on there. Because I'm not trying to cook it all the way. And it will cook faster without the bone. So remember that. Okay, like this. That's perfectly, this is good. Just like that. this over. This one is good. Good. Okay. Put this one over here. Don't want that to get a little darker. That one's good. Don't worry if it gets dark. You want it to get as dark, but you don't want it to burn. Because the darkness you'll see.
Asian, do you?
No, you don't want no. You want it to the darkness is nothing but the seasoning. Remember, I had brown sugar. And what will happen is it will cook down. But let me let y'all see what I'm talking about. You see? Now you look like you want to eat this right now. It's not quite done. But it's not going to take any time now that you got it like this. It smells marvelous. Okay, I got one more little piece that decide they want to come out.
Would you finish cooking in this?
No, because I need more space. So I'm going to transfer it to my other pot, my bigger pot. But if you don't have a lot, you can, yes. Because I need this oil. I'm going to put it in this pan over here because I need a bigger pan. But normally you would keep it in that pan, and then you would use the oil that you have left, and you'll do what I'm about to do in a minute. And once we get this on and it starts cooking, then I can tell you about my sundown coffee and the cuddles. The cuddles are so great. They really are. They really are good for you. I know you're like, okay, so is coffee going to reach out and hug me? Is it going to reach out? Is it going to reach out and touch somebody's hand? Make this world a better place. If you can. Coffee can do that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think this is good. Okay, and I got one more. And like I said, this is almost done. This is not going to take any time. That's the magic of
Take it back.
No. It's the magic of taking the bones out. Okay, so now this is going to be the challenge, guys. This pan is heavy. Yeah, but I'm going to try. Okay, let me spray this one. Let me turn this off. Okay, I'm going to spray this one. As y'all notice, this one here. Spray it really nice. And then I'm going to lift this. Okay, I got my little towels that I like using. I don't see the other one, but I guess I'll go right. It was two of them. I need to get another one. Yeah, I got it. No, I don't. I guess you have to give it to me. It's not in here. Okay, you're going to go all the way around to do it? Okay, thank you. I need to get this in here. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm going to transfer this oil over into this pan. And like I said, if you have a pan big enough for your stuff, you don't have to go here. But I do because I need a bigger pan. And I can tell you probably the next time you come here, I will have a bigger one of these because my husband is probably already looking on Amazon. I can tell you that. So let me just put a little bit of water in that. Okay, so now I'm going to move this over to this side and get it back hot. Wipe this off. Let's turn this off. All right, so now I have my oil in here and I have my nibbly bits in here. So I'm going to reheat it. And then we're going to put our onion in here. And we're going to brown the onion. Right now, we're going to sit the chicken over to the side. And I'm going to get my onions and peppers and stuff. But I'm going to brown this. Wipe this off. Let me turn it on. I'll turn it down to maybe a 6 so it doesn't do too much. And I'll put this over here. So what I'm going to do now is get my vegetables. And I'm going to brown my onion. I'm going to brown the white onion or whatever onion that you choose to use. I happen to have white onion, so that's what I'm using. Okay, so let's get this off.
Jerome said, I'm sure he is looking for one, not like he wasn't leaving hints.
What was he saying?
That's what Jerome said.
He said, well, I didn't understand.
He said, I'm sure he is looking for one about the cast iron skillet. It's not like he wasn't leaving hints.
I wasn't leaving any hints. No, that is not the truth. You know, Jerome, I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, I have not looking at leaving any hints. The last thing I need is another thing up in here, in this house, because I got enough things that I don't use. Okay, so that is not true. Okay, so this is heating up. It's not quite angry yet. It's just a little agitated. So I'm gonna get this in here. Well, she got it kind of mixed up. So I'm gonna try to get it in here because it should be just the onions, but I'll get a little bit more in there. She didn't know. So I have to give her that. Okay, she did not know. So you got the oil in here. You got all this. I'm gonna add my onion in here and kind of brown it. And with the nibbly bits. So let's see if I can do that. Get your onion in, and it doesn't really matter if I get some of the other stuff in. I just like to put it in last so I can kind of steam it, but it's fine. Okay. So I'm just trying to get most of the onion in. There's a lot of onion. And the last thing I will put in is a little bit more garlic. Okay. Yeah, I got most of it without. It's mixed. It's really mixed well in here. It sure is. Okay, so let's spread my onion out. I'm gonna brown my onion up, just like that. And I'm going to put a top on this so it can brown. Get the heat will get in there and really get it. Kind of sweat it and brown it at the same time. But I do want to brown it. Let me move this over. Get my rice over here, my rice pot rather. So I'm going to brown that up. I will probably put a little bit of gravy master. I'm going to put some more brown sugar in there also, and a little bit of paprika. Once I get that in there, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of the chicken broth. Well, maybe about, if you have bones in, you can do 4 cups. I'm going to start with 2 cups and see. Because I want to have a nice gravy, which is very important when you do this. So I'm going to do 2 cups. And if I need to add more, then I will. Okay, so let's get this stuff off my hands. You put the chicken broth, you get a little bit of ketchup. And that's what I don't have. I have to get some ketchup. So you can use, okay, I'll get it. You can use tomato sauce, some, crushed tomatoes, but it's just a little. It's about a cup of ketchup. Or you can leave it out if you want, but it really helps enhance the flavor. It really does. So I would just follow the process for real. And I have some marinade left over. So I'm going to put some of the marinade that I had with all those seasonings in here too. Once this gets all browned. This is going to take about 5 minutes for it to get brown. Let me just turn it up just a little bit so it can brown. And then once I get my broth and everything in there and the liquids, then I'll put my bay leaves in. I'll return the chicken. And you just let the chicken cook until your gravy starts to reduce. Once it does that, that's when the good stuff really happens. I'm going to put my sprig of rosemary, which I've been talking about forever, over in there too. So it's really going to have good flavor. Okay, let's see what it's doing because it seems to be working kind of fast there. Okay, good. They're toasting really nicely. Okay, let me take this. And now I'm going to introduce, because it's not brown all the way, but I'm hurrying up this thing. So I'm going to put a little smoked paprika in here to help it get a little darker quicker. Because I don't have no patience, and everybody around here looking at me with the white lips, they hungry. Okay, so yeah, that's good. It smells amazing.
It really does.
Well, have me singing Luther around here. Okay. I took it up to 8. I'm gonna put the top on here again. And let's see. I'm gonna drink some more water because for some reason I am so thirsty. I am so parched here. Okay. And let me not break my neck. Oh, the ketchup is right there. How did that get there? Oh, she told me the ketchup. Uh-huh. Yeah. See what she did is she snuck around here and put it on the table. Because that ketchup was not there. While I turned my back. No. While I turned my back, she went around the other side and got the ketchup. That's what she did. And y'all couldn't see her. So that's why. Do you see the things? Do you see the things that I have to deal with here? Okay. Yeah. People trying to make me think that. No. Okay. So no. Okay. Nah. Not happening. Okay. So I have my herbs here. My herbs and things will go in last because I don't want them scorched or anything. But the onion needs to be brown. So that's the thing that needs to be brown. Trying to think. I think I'm going to put the brown sugar in now too because it's almost there. Oh yeah. And I want to try to lift this pan.
Jerome said, I meant you were having a senior moment with the ketchup. Oh.
I wasn't having excuse me. I keep telling you, I'm 36. You're the one who's old. Okay. So I'm just letting you know. I wasn't having a senior moment. They're trying to cite my mic. That's okay. All right, so let me show you guys. I'm going to try to get it over here so you can see. This is what you want your onions to look like.
Ooh, yeah, that looks good.
I can see it. Can you guys see?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you want to look like when they're brown. Brown does not mean crispy black. That's not what it means. So let's get it back over here. So now I'm going to put my brown sugar in. So I'm going to put the rest of this and a little bit more. So about a tablespoonful of brown sugar in this. Okay, let me turn it down. Because the moment that I took the top off, then it started to try to get angry. So I'm going to put a tablespoonful of brown sugar in here. Just like that. And that's not a tablespoonful because this is almost gone. So let me put a little bit more in here. Can you guys see? Okay, do you see me?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm putting that in here. So I'm going to stir this into this mixture. Just like that. That also helps to brown your onions. Okay. And it's not going to stick in your pan because you have the oil, a little bit of oil that's left that has now kind of thickened up and started to turn into something that we want to eat. Nice and brown. Okay, that's beautiful. So what you're doing is making a nice little base to nestle your chicken in as it finishes cooking and thickens up. So let me let you see this. This is what it looks like after you put your tablespoonful of, can you see?
Yeah.
Your tablespoonful of your brown sugar, or in my case, my Splenda brown sugar blend. So I got that in there. This will continue cooking. So now I'm going to put the next thing on. The next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing on there. So the brown sugar is caramelized, and I'm going to let it get a little bit darker. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my chicken broth. I'm going to do 2 cups of the chicken broth. I'm going to do, and I probably will not do, I'm going to start with a half a cup of the ketchup. Okay. And then see where I'm at. See if I like what it smells and looks like. And then I am going to put my bell peppers and things back in there. I'm going to put my garlic in there. I'm going to put my herbs in there. Okay, so let's do that. And of course, I got to hit it up with the KCs and all that. But for now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it simple. This looks really good. Okay. And I'm going to put the ketchup. So I'm going to do a half a cup of ketchup. You can do a cup. But I'm going to start with a half because you can put stuff in, but you can't take stuff out. Okay, so that's about a half there. And like I said, you can use tomato sauce. You can use tomato paste. You can use real tomatoes. But if you do that, I would suggest you add a little bit more sweetener because when you're doing the real tomato stuff or the tomato that doesn't have sugar, a sugar component introduced to it, like the ketchup, which is why I'm using it. So I don't have to do that again. You're going to have to, kind of balance it off because it will be kind of tangy. That's what happens when you use tomatoes. And some people like tangy. I like a little tangy. I don't want a whole bunch. Okay, so I'm really going to darken mine up. So let me get my Casey's Blessing. Let me get my garlic. Yeah, all my seasonings, I'm going to hit it up again. Because I like flavor. So I'm going to put that all here. Right there. I'm going to hit it with some Gravy Master. Just a little bit. A quarter teaspoon of the Gravy Master. And this is only for color. It's not for anything else. This stuff is as thick as it can be. I'm going to hit it with a quarter teaspoon of the onion powder. And a quarter teaspoon of the garlic powder. And make it rain with the KC's Blessing. Again. Just like that. Never too much. Okay? I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of garlic. Get that over here. And then I'm going to hit it with a little bit more of the paprika. Okay, let's move this all out of the way. I'm going to stir you into here. Let that incorporate into there. And I'm going to get a little bit more black pepper. Oh, see, this is turning into like a syrup, a nice little syrup. Almost like a sauce, a barbecue sauce almost. I guess you could kind of put this on the barbecue and grill it. Okay, so I got that going like that. And let me get my herbs and get this over here. And some pepper. Just a little sprinkle of pepper. I'm going to turn this down some. Like that. A little bit of pepper up in there. We're going to take a pinch of parsley, a pinch of Italian herbs, and a pinch of basil. And for those of you who have not met me, and this is new to you, and you don't know what a pinch is your index finger and your thumb, and you get different levels of pinches. A small pinch is this. A medium pinch is that. And a large pinch is this. So I'm going for the large. And I'm going to do that with each one of these.
Baby, that smells amazing.
It's going to taste amazing, Jim.
I bet. It better.
And if it doesn't, then you're going to cook. Then you're going to cook.
It is what it is.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I put my pinches in there, y'all. I'm going to give it one more stir, and I'm going to put some of my fluid in here. Just like that. Oh, that's lovely. But before I put my fluid in, I'm going to get the rest of these veggies up in here. And like I said, at this time, if you want to use carrots, I will cut them really small, just like this pepper is. Okay, let me get the rest of that in. Okay, got all that in there. Get this out the way. I'm going to clean off my stove because it's a hot mess. And then I'm going to put the rest of my marinade, a little bit of marinade that was left over in here. And I'm going to do what my friend Jerome says, and I'm going to use my rubber spatula to get it out. If I can find it. Is it in there? It's not. You said it is? I see it. Okay. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. Okay. So, always something. Somebody got something to say. All the time. We will remain nameless who that somebody is, Jerome. I ain't seen you in like forever. And then you sitting up here talking trash to me.
You said you missed this heckle.
Yeah, I missed it. But I remember now I don't. Okay, so I got a little bit of marinade left in here. And so it's about a tablespoonful. I'm going to put that in here too. Just like that. And not to worry, we won't be dealing with any cross-contamination because we're going to hit it with the heat. It's going to cook. Okay, so we get that in there. Put this in the sink. Rinse off this lovely little spatula. Get that in here. All righty. Tidy up this over here. Because what do? We clean as we go. Because when Casey finished this, Casey going to be going, yeah, well, I'm going to go somewhere. It may not be sleep. But it's going to be far away from here. Okay, so now I'm going to put my liquid in. Just like that. Okay, wonderful. So I'm going to kind of spread this around. I'm going to let you guys see again. So this is the stage where all the veggies are in. You got that nice brownness. So now you're going to take it up. Take the heat up some. About an 8 I'm going to do. I'm going to put, see right away it got angry. So now I'm going to put some liquid in here. So I can do up to 4 cups. It depends on how much gravy I want. But remember, when you start putting liquid in your stuff, you want to know that you need to season. Okay. Seasoning is going to be the key to this, doing it the quick way. Because the traditional way is a lot of hours of waiting. It's delicious, but hey, if you ain't got to do that, hey, why go there? You know, so I'm going to season this up. Let it come to a boil. Put a little more blessings in here. Okay. And a little bit more of the garlic and the onion. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of allspice. Because all the stuff gets a little diluted. You know, when you are putting liquid. So just about a 1/4 teaspoon of the oil, not the oil spice, the allspice. And then I'm going to hit it with, where did you go, Kate? Splendor?
Splender's over here.
Splendor!
Right here, darling.
How I get over here?
Don't let it get away.
How I get over here? See what I'm saying? I told y'all. Okay, it ain't walk away. They're moving stuff, and y'all are not telling me. That's what it is. Okay, so now we got a nice little thing. This is about 3/4 away, and not even half. Now say this pan has about half liquid in here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to find my bay leaf, and I'm going to take that. And the bay leaves, let me show you some about bay leaves if you don't know. Bay leaves, let me turn this, are very prickly. They don't soften. So you want to put them in. And Jerome is saying what? Okay, I'm going to have all these senior moments. I sure am.
What? Not senior moments.
Okay, so I'm going to take 3 of the bay leaves. I'm not paying him any of mine. 3 of the bay leaves and put them in. And I'm going to make sure that I remove them. I'm going to do the same thing with the rosemary because this stuff does not cook down really soft. And I don't really want to taste it like this. So I'm going to put a sprig of it. And when it's done giving me flavor, then guess what? It's going out of here. Okay, so let me put that in here. Let me take it down a little because I don't want it to reduce before I'm ready. And because I believe what? That butter makes all things better.
Hey.
I'm gonna put a stick of butter up in here. Okay. That's what I'm going to do.
Butter makes all things better.
Yep. So we're gonna get a little bit of butter up in here. Well, a lot of butter. And I'm gonna go and throw this in the garbage. And I got a little bit of butter on my hand, so let me just wipe it off. Get it off. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna get our chicken. When the butter melts a little, I'm gonna put the chicken back in here, and then we're gonna let that cook. And it's not gonna take long. You want to let it cook until it's tender, until it's not pink on the inside, which this is gonna be cooked in no time. That's why I gotta get this rice on here. And that's about it. If you got bones, you want to make sure that there's no pinkness around your bone. And I think if you have a thermometer, let's see what my thermometer says. Because I think it's like 62? 65. It's like 162 or 165. And see, this is why I never use the thermometer because I can't never find it. Okay, so my thermometer says, if you use this, for poultry, yeah, it needs to be 165 Fahrenheit temperature on the inside. So if you're not sure about looking, get you one of these. It doesn't cost a lot, and it's helpful when you're unsure. Me, I know what it looks like. And you will too, the more you do this. Okay, so I'm letting this melt. Let me kind of chunk it up some so it can melt quicker. Just like that. So I'll just cut it up a little bit. I'm going to turn it up some. Okay, and then I'm going to put this meat back in here because it's not going to take any time for this meat to get done now. That's why I didn't want to put too much fluid in here. Because like I said, this meat is pretty much almost done. So I'm just reintroducing, if you can see, I'm reintroducing this chicken into the pan. So it can finish cooking, and you just cook it until the fluid thickens up and absorbs into the meat. So this flavorful fluid is going to absorb into this already flavorful meat. And there you're going to have your lovely browned chicken. Or your brown stewed chicken. Okay, and I'm going to pour those juices, because when it rested, then you have all these wonderful juices that came out of it. Okay, I'm going to bring this up to a rapid boil, and I'm going to put my rice on.
You didn't throw away those juices from that chicken, did you?
No, that went in the pan.
Oh, of course you did.
Never waste.
No, that went into the pan. And throw this away. All right. Let's see. So we're letting this boil. So let me clean my hands because got a little bit of chicken juice on here. Again. And so, beautiful sister, if you can come over here, do me a favor. I want to open up those beans.
Yeah.
I want to drain them. If you can do that for me, that'd be nice. And then I can start talking to my friends about some of these topics.
Yeah.
So you can help me put the rice on.
Baby, I'm trying to stay abreast of this weather advisory we got going on.
Yeah, I know. In our neck of the woods, I don't know what it is for you guys, but we're looking at a big storm. Big snowstorm.
Yeah, 1 or 2 inches.
So I don't know.
It can be 1 to 3 inches more or less, but you gotta stay abreast of it.
Okay, weatherman.
Okay, weatherman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
girl. Okay, so we're gonna get this over here. All right. I'll put a top on it. Put it on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Put it on a 7. Let it do its thing. While beautiful assistant gets this rice prepared, and we will tell her what she needs to put in it. How about that? Okay, we're gonna clean some of this stuff up first, though, and then I'm gonna tell you guys about these topics that I was talking about. And my coffee way over there.
That thing must be ice. Oh, you got one.
No, I have my coffee on a warmer, sweetheart. So it's not that kind of party.
And I ain't buy that one. So
Okay, no, you didn't.
Gadget.
I know he didn't buy that one. He didn't buy that one. I had Corey, my mixologist, buy me that one.
I ain't got one.
You don't need one. What do you need one for? You like iced coffee?
Back and forth.
Yeah.
I like to switch it up from time to time.
Yeah, sure you do. Okay.
Oh.
So, what we're gonna need for she's getting the beans. She is draining the beans, okay, to get whatever fluid that they have on it. She's tearing up the pots while she's draining the beans.
Sister, are you okay?
Yeah, I think beautiful sister had a beautiful catastrophe.
I just dropped the lid. It's
Very pots and stuff falling.
It's a lid.
Yeah.
Nothing major.
Okay, so she's gonna rinse my beans off and let the liquid come out.
Yeah.
We are going to, then you can use the rest of this chicken broth so you can do the rice. We're going to do 2 cups of rice, of the instant rice. That's going to give us 3 cups or 2.5, 2 3/4 cups of fluid.
Okay.
We are going to take that fluid and we're going to herb it up and season it up. And then we're going to cook it up.
And then we're going to plate it up.
And there you go.
Then we're going to eat it up.
And
Then we're going to eat it up.
Anywho, I promise you guys to talk about my sundown coffee. If you can pass me my coffee, honey.
I got you.
Okay, I got my coffee. Now, some people can't drink coffee at night. I'm one of them people that can. If you want to join the nightclub, then hey, take down some of that caffeine.
No.
Hey, maybe you can even drink some tea if that's what you want to do.
No.
However, okay, my husband, no, you're right, because he's not awake to do any of this. Okay, so therefore, yeah, don't mind him. Anyhow, so this coffee right here, this is delicious. And this is just my normal cup of coffee my instant coffee that I usually drink. But it's really good because beautiful sister really knows how to make a cup of coffee, at least the coffee I like. So I have to give her that, okay? But coffee sets the mood, okay? For me, it's like, wind down type of thing. Or if I'm up working, not because I'm trying to stay awake, because that's not the case. I would love to go to sleep as soon as I finish working. Let me check this.
I need to. For real.
Okay. I'm going to turn it down to about a 5 because I don't want it to stick, but I do want it to reduce. So I'm going to keep my top on, and we're going to watch it very closely. Okay. So anyway, let me put my chair this way. Okay, so we can be face to face. So, as I was saying, so for coffee for me, like I said, is a wind down. It's almost like, I guess some people, at night when they come home from work or whatever, they drink a glass of wine or whatever. In case you don't do all that. Okay, so I'll have, and it's occasionally, it's not all the time. I don't do it every night, but sometimes I just feel like something warm, and this is it. Especially if after I've settled down and I don't have to deal with children or jobs or anything, and maybe I'm just doing something I want to do, and I'll get the coffee. So I'm gonna tell you like this. I looked up some information to see if other people were doing stuff like this too. And so what I found is this. Okay, what sundown coffee cuddles means, it doesn't mean that the coffee's gonna grow hands and give me a hug. Okay, that's what it doesn't mean.
Because you be ready for the Lulu house.
Okay.
I be worried.
Listen, I'm about to send my husband to go live with Jerome. Okay. Because he's not supposed to be heckling me too.
No, I mean, hey. You said it.
I'm going to explain myself.
Okay.
So even though my coffee cup is so cute and lovable and probably would hug me if it could, that's not what the cuddles mean. Okay. It's not about energy. It's about the ease. Okay. It's about winding down.
I was looking for the no, not that.
I don't know what she's looking, a little bit of this and that.
Broth. Okay.
Chicken broth is over yonder. Okay. So it's about ease. It's about winding down while still feeling like you're being embraced. And I'm going to tell you, just like a warm bath can really embrace you. Okay. So can The coffee. Yes, honey.
Yeah, Jerome talked about a senior moment.
No.
Okay, that was earlier. He made me a senior moment very well, honey. Let me tell you something. Senior look real good on me.
Uh-oh.
That's all I can say.
Hey.
Anywho.
Now you're doing 2 cups of.
Yes, 2 cups of rice, and we're going to do it our normal. We're going to do 2 cups of white rice, and we will probably do
2 3/4.
2 3/4 of the fluid. Okay. They keep telling me, stop calling it fluid, Mom. Call it, what they say? The liquid. Okay.
Liquid.
Fluid, liquid, whatever. Okay. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. So, it's about warmth, not about product. So, it's not about people drink coffee because they want to stay alert and be more productive. I drink coffee because it really helps me relax. So, it's not about being productive. Okay. It's more equivalent to having a blanket wrap around me. That's how it does for me.
So
and
caffeine doesn't affect you the way they say it.
No,
caffeine
no.
Makes people
It makes some people jittery. Okay, it doesn't do that to
sleep,
everybody.
or they drink it to stay up.
It doesn't do that to me. It does not do that to me. So for those people it does, then hey, you want to stay in my daytime group, which is fine. That doesn't kick you out of community. It just makes the community a bigger place and more interesting.
How many coffees do you drink a day, bro?
Probably no more than 2. Sometimes just 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
I really don't do a whole lot. I just have to be feeling it, really.
I drink a lot.
But like you said, I do like hot coffee and I do like cold coffee. I like cold coffee in the evening.
But see, I really don't like cold coffee. I really don't.
Question.
Yes.
I'm putting all 3 of these.
You're putting also let's let her get the rice on, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so she has 2 3/4 of chicken broth. You can use water if you want. I like using chicken broth. I'm doing chicken. You can use beef broth or vegetable broth if that's what you want to do. I like using the broth because it just helps heighten the flavor. Okay, so she has that, and she's taking a pinch of Italian herbs, a pinch of the basil, a pinch of some parsley, putting it in the chicken broth. Okay, then you're going to get some garlic. You're going to put a teaspoonful of garlic. You're going to put the Casey's Blessing in. You're going to do some onion powder, half a teaspoon of the garlic powder, some pepper.
Onion powder, garlic powder.
Okay, that's probably on the other side over there. Okay. And you're going to put a hunk of butter, a hunk of burning butter. Okay. Yes. No burning butter, but a hunk. And while you're over there, check that meat and make sure it's not sticking. Exactly, because I'm trying to reduce it. So, back to the coffee. So, anyway, so I'm going to kind of describe the feeling that it does for me. And for a lot of people, like I said, I did some research. So, the warm, soft, smooth, slightly sweet, because I don't use any sweetener. I just have the creamer. Familiar and comforting way that this coffee tastes. And it only tastes this way at night, for real. In the daytime, it's more, I just need something to keep me going because I'm not taking the time to eat when I need to eat, and I may get a little hungry, and so that's why I drink the coffee. Okay. It connects me to home. Now, I work from home, so I'm always connected. But when you're out there, in that grind, in environments that are foreign to your happiness or your life.
That's me.
This is a way to connect you to the things you love. It really is having a nice cup of good coffee. Okay. And like I said, coffee is grown folks talk. It really is. When you have these kind of connections and feelings, for me. So I have taken to, like I said, because my show used to be in the morning, I used to do a morning coffee thing. But then I'm learning that it's a whole culture of people out there who enjoy coffee all times a day. Like beautiful sister, she just drinks gallons and gallons of it. So we need to grow coffee in the backyard for her. Okay. But my question to you guys is, do you drink coffee? Do you prefer tea? Oh, you drink 3 to 4 cups a day, Jerome? My goodness.
Yeah, you there with me now, huh?
That's a lot of coffee.
That's where I'm at.
So that's where you be disappearing to, huh? Coffee.
The hookah houses.
Hookah.
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay. He's just making stuff up, y'all. I'm telling y'all out there going in and out. Y'all missing the good stuff because my husband is.
Rare form tonight.
No, hookah house. I think that's a coffee house where they have smoke.
They don't drink coffee in that place. I don't know what they're smoking. You talking about those pipe things? That yeah. But I don't think they have coffee there.
Coffee and smoke.
I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what that's about. Okay, but anyway, we will have our sundown coffee, our sundown coffee tips. We're going to talk about different coffees that people drink at night or in the daytime. I have seen a whole, like I said, I have found this is coffee culture is so big until you really truly. Oh, you said, what you know about that, Jerome? So explain to me to me what a hookah is.
Oh, Jerome.
Okay.
Jerome.
Explain to me what a hookah is. A hookah. Okay, so that's about it. You know, I thought that it'd be interesting. I know I'm not the only one, okay, who likes coffee at night. Okay, or not gonna say any time of day because, like I said, I don't drink a whole lot of it, but when I do, I want to be able to do it whenever I want to do it. Okay, that's just the bottom line.
Good stuff.
Okay, so what did you have everything inside the pot?
Yeah.
Okay, did you put the Casey's blessing, all the seasonings and stuff like that in there?
Yep.
Okay, did we hit it with a little bit of Splenda?
Not yet.
No, you need to put a little bit in the water.
Okay.
Okay, just a little teeny bit, and the butter.
I put the butter in already.
Okay, you put the garlic.
Yeah.
Okay. And just a pinch of salt.
Yeah, I did a pinch
and
of
pepper.
Salt. I did pepper too.
Okay, so then you want to take, I'm going to put a little bit of the thyme. So take a few little thyme leaves and put it on there. And like I said, when you're doing the herbed rice, it's almost like doing a herb butter type thing, but you're melting it into your fluid or your liquid. Okay. You know what? I can call it what I want. It is my kitchen.
That's right.
That's what you can do. Okay.
That's right.
You said I got nieces that go to, but what is hookah? What are they smoking?
It's usually tobacco, I think.
You don't want to know.
Typically it's tobacco.
So what is it? Cigarettes they're smoking?
It's basically flavored tobacco juice like
that you want to smoke communally.
Yeah, basically that you do as a group. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I'm getting all your nice germs. Okay.
Yeah, no.
You getting all?
Well, I hope you smoke with people that.
I would imagine.
Listen, it wouldn't matter if you my husband. I don't want
tobacco
flavored tobacco. You said tobacco flavored tobacco.
Well, it's usually tobacco.
It is flavored.
With like vanilla, fruit, whatever.
Okay, you know what? And I don't want to smoke behind nobody. I don't want to drink behind nobody. I don't know.
So you nice nasty.
No, I ain't not. No, I just ain't nasty.
Oh, they got covered. Oh, no.
So you telling me? Everybody got a friend or somebody. Okay, y'all can spell. Y'all have been in a hookah joint.
No.
Nope.
I've been too weirded out about the fact that I think they share the same little mouthpiece.
My thing is this. Okay, so
I'm with you.
I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself, y'all. Anywho, I'm just telling you, OCD. Obviously Clean Diva. I don't do kids and they backwash.
Oh God.
I'm not drinking behind
that she knows of.
Nobody. Yeah, that I know of. See, they go behind me and drink my stuff. See, I heard that, so now I'm like freaked out. So I'm putting an alarm on my cups for the children.
Oh, we don't gotta drink your cups anymore.
No, that was that set of kids. See, this set of kids know better. What you said, hookahs have several mouthpieces, so you're not really sharing. So what's the point?
Well, no, it's all one big machine.
I'm understanding that, but what is the point of you sitting there sucking tobacco? Okay, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Thank you.
Let's get.
Never mind.
Oh, you truly don't. He really, truly does not want to eat tonight, y'all. I got a nice peanut butter sandwich with no peanut butter. Okay, and no jam.
No jam.
Okay.
No jam.
Anyway, so I just sat here and drank all my coffee, so you didn't even say anything about that, did you? Okay, some message was held. What did you say, Jerome, that they held the message for review?
Ooh.
Did you say something naughty?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, but we're gonna scratch that, whatever it was. Because this is a nice, friendly environment, y'all. Anywho.
A family household, Jerome.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't want to know all that stuff. We don't need another hero.
Hey.
We don't need to know the way home. All we want is life beyond Jerome. Okay, but
Jerome wrote, not that I'm aware.
I don't know. Something up here said it. It said this message is being held for review.
Uh-oh.
I wonder who said something that they weren't supposed. It didn't have to be you. It could have been someone else. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. We'll find out after this. After these television. After this statement. After these messages. Okay. While I'm doing this, I might as well talk about choosing the right cooking method for your energy level. Now, you may not understand what that is, so I'm gonna break it down to you. You tired when you come home, but you really do want to have a home cooked meal. So just like you plan, or if you don't, you need to plan out your meals. Some people plan out their meals or their groceries or whatever the case may be and get a list. You can plan out, you know how you're going to feel. Like, I know Mondays, it's kind of like, I'm kind of blue because it's like Sunday just kind of flew by and I really didn't have any time to really relax. So yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'm not motivated, but I still have to cook. So you're going to find methods to cook on the days that you feel very energetic. Like on a good day. No, we're not. Okay. Anywho, what I'm saying is, depending on how I feel, like you may have a good day where you want to bake, you want to cook, you want to this, that, and the third. I have days where I have all of these thoughts in my mind and I'm going to cook all this stuff. And then them days that, okay, we can have some of them just bare chicken strips and we can hype them up and stick them in the oven. Okay, I'm being real, but trying to get away from some of all those things, it can be hard. Okay.
Question. So you let it boil for how long?
You want it to come to a rapid boil. So you want your rice, water to come to a rapid boil. Put your instant rice in now, stir it. Okay. Bring the heat down a little.
So what?
Just bring it down a little because you want it to boil a little with the rice in it. So you want it to boil about 1 to 2 minutes with the rice in. Okay. Stir it up. Put your top on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do that?
Well, I'm letting it boil.
No. Put your top on. Okay. Now, so it looks like it's rapidly boiling now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you want to turn it down to a simmer for you, or turn it down to low for us. Okay. And you let it cook. So now we have our beans over to the side. So what we're going to do with our beans, the beans are cold. She's going to take the beans and she's going to hit it with some seasonings and let that sit to the side.
Okay. The
reason why I'm not putting the beans in, which you can, because, okay, if you put your beans in, sometimes, depending on what the bean is, it can get kind of, I don't know if you've ever seen like the rice gets kind of clumpy. I like to have the rice have granules, and I like for it to be flaky, and I like for it to be loose and delicious. So you season both parties and then you incorporate them together, and that's how you get that. You have the instant rice. Do not follow those instructions because you will not get the results that you want. The whole thing is for it not to be hard, for you not to have to be rinsing rice and all this kind of stuff and waiting forever, for you not to have to do all of that, okay? Because we are doing hacks, but we're going to get results that are going to be optimal. So that's what we're doing. Now, getting back to what I was saying about the energy level. So on those days where you're tired and you still want to have a decent meal, of course, you may pivot and do something a little different. So, like I said, everybody wants to cook, but not everybody feels the same way every day. Okay. There are times, like my husband. I'm going to give you a perfect example.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or Wednesday? My husband comes from a Southern background. He likes some things that are really Southern. Okay. I don't eat all that stuff. I'll cook it all day long. Sometimes I'll cook whatever he wants. But if I don't work all day, I ain't doing all that fat back hogwash stuff. I'm not doing it. So he asked me to get him some okras and tomato. Well, they have it in a can.
Girl,
now.
that is a blessing in
Okay,
disguise.
they have it in a can. I used to have to get it and cut it up. No. So now they have it in a can, and you can spruce it up and stuff. So, but that's not all. He wanted to have bologna, and listen. Y'all may know what this recipe is, but he likes it. Okay, so he takes the okra and tomato, and he fries it up with the bologna. Whatever.
Oh my God!
So I went and I got a half a pound of deli bologna so they could cut it thick. To make a long story short, it's about the feeling or the energy. When he was asking for it, he had the energy. By the time he came home, the thrill is gone, babe. The thrill was gone away. Okay, so that energy went out the window, and that energy turned into, I'm just going to have a fried egg sandwich. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. But it didn't, he still cooked. So those kind of days. So I'm going to show you or tell you how to kind of look at your days, look at your life, and see what's going to be sufficient for you any given day so you can still cook. And you don't have to go out there and spend $200 at the restaurant and then not be happy. Or if you want to do that, you have options. Okay. So on those high energy days, methods like sauteing things or roasting or baking from scratch or layering recipes or things with multiple steps, you may feel like doing that on those days when you just feeling good and you just, I'm gonna make this and I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I'll be feeling good, and then all of a sudden, by the time you get there, I'm like, okay, beautiful assistant, would you like to finish cooking? But for those of you who don't have the beautiful assistant, this is what I'm gonna tell you to do. So when you have the energy, you do what you do. You get up, you get everything together, and you cook yourself into a frenzy. Okay, on those medium days, you might want to do a one-pan meal. Okay, so like the spaghetti that I did, when was it, last week? Casserole, something like that. You can just toss ingredients together and pop it in the oven. You can pre-prep it, before you go out to work or whatever, and just pop it in when you come. You're going to be tired. Sheet pan dinners. I think I'm going to do one of those. The only thing is, like with the sheet pan dinner, they don't have like juices and sauces and stuff. They're just pretty you just bake it and it's open face. So I'm going to find something that would be delectable that'll kind of do that. And I probably will show you how to do a sheet pan meal. Skillet meals. Doing things in the skillets. You can have pasta and meats and things like that and just put it in your skillet. Like how I'm cooking this on top of the stove in the skillet. And I'm sitting here having this time to be able to talk to you because it's just kind of doing this thing. This is the type of meal that, you need to be in the vicinity, but you can be doing other things. I could be working on a computer. I could be doing some other things, okay? So you don't have to just be so intense. Air fryer. A lot of people use air fryers for a lot of things. I have made baby back ribs. I marinated them, and we made them in the air fryer. They were really darn good, and you didn't have to put any kind of barbecue sauce on them. Didn't take that long. They were really good. Only thing is the air fryer, even the biggest ones, if you're cooking for a lot of people, you got to do several batches. So if you're not cooking for a lot of people, it's cool. Or you get one of these stoves like I do, and it is an air fryer. So you can. That's one of the reasons why I got it, and I haven't used. I think I used it one time. That particular option. So that's for the medium days. Okay, you still want real food. You just want less steps, and that's what this show is about. Okay, and this is where smart cooking lives. Being able to work smart, not hard. Let me check this here meat. Yeah, crock pot. Exactly. I was going to get to that. Let me check the meat. Okay, let's see what I
mean. Smarter, not hard.
Oh, I love these. I wish you had let me show these beans. I love them. They're so cute. Okay, so let me check this. Oh, because it's cooking down. We may have to do a little slurry with this because this meat is going to be so done and tender. Yeah, we're going to just let it cook in. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm loving it. Yes. We're just going to let it keep cooking till the meat is just delicious and tender. Okay? So let me just get that over here. Let me wipe this because I had a little condensation over here. Well, what we're doing now is just letting the fluid cook down. Let me move this and wipe up behind beautiful assistant and her messes. Mm-hmm.
Do your own blast, right?
Mm-hmm. I said season it. I didn't say to season it in the colander.
No, I didn't want to mess with another pot.
No. Millennials, I tell y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna take one of these little beans out. I'm gonna let y'all see what this looks like. Now, these are what they call, and I know I'm off topic, but I had to let you see. If you can see this little bean, this right here, you see that? That is called a black soybean. Go figure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the taste test and see what it tastes like. It's not seasoned. It's not bad either. And I don't eat just plain beans. Like it has, I don't know. It tastes like a black bean to me.
It does? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Right, that's something. It's perfect for putting. It's a low carb. It's the lowest carb bean. One of the lowest carb beans. Next to I think they have, what are the beans? Garbanzo beans.
I like them.
Yeah, but not for when
hummus out of that.
Hummus, right? But see, when I'm doing my southern cooking and stuff like that, I don't want to have that in that. It has a different flavor. So yeah, that right there is not bad. And I will tell you, they're pretty pricey. They're very pricey. But you have to think about this. And I know I'm all about the budget. But I also know I'll go inside the store and buy some donuts for $4. Okay. Which I ain't supposed to be having all that. And neither are these people up in here. So if you want to get a little less carbohydrates, but you still want to have your beans, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about $3 a can. Okay, but I get a couple of cans and I put it in my rice. That kind of goes a long way. Mm-hmm. So that's just something to think about. And like I said, it really tastes good. It was not bad at all. And the cold out the can, no seasoning.
But baby, we get that I think it's like 20-pound bag of rice, that a lot of people buy.
Then that defeats the purpose of it not being easy. Okay.
Really? Oh,
yes.
Because you use the instant.
I'm using this isn't called the instant rice. Cost me about $1 and change. Okay.
A 20-pound bag.
A 20-pound bag of rice is great. It sure is. That ain't no $5 for no 20-pound bag of rice. What century is he living in? You can tell he don't cook or buy groceries. Anyway, and it's worth a 20-pound, a lot of work for me. And I don't need to have to do that all the time. Now I have nothing against traditional rice. Our
parents didn't know nothing about no instant rice.
My parents didn't live the life I live. Okay, because my mama didn't have all this gray hair. Okay, she didn't make it that to my age, but with the age she made it to, jet black, not one piece of listen. Every one of these gray hairs have been earned through worryation and stress. Yeah. Okay, and life be lifing. So lifing. Like it from the man who has 2 or 3 gray hairs in his beard and can shave it off.
No.
Okay, well, so you know who the warrior is up in this house.
I don't know who you seeing.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing you. They just can't see it. Okay. Anywho, so yeah, back to what I was saying. For the medium days, you use those apparatuses, okay? And for the low energy days, you want something you can simmer and forget it. Take some of them leftovers that they say they don't want to eat and reinvent them. They'll never know. I'll never tell. I sure won't. Freezer meals. Now we're getting to things that are already done. So you take some things like they have this stuff called chicken voila. By yourself, yeah. Spruce it up a little. Add some extra vegetables for, things like that. Yeah, cooking in bulk. That's another thing. Okay. But that requires you to, well, yeah, you can. But I'm talking about that day where, you just barely can roll off that chair. That day like that. Okay. And this is not failure. That is survival cooking. But you're still cooking. Okay. Even if you want to fancy up some ramen soup and have a salad. But it's not a lot of effort. Sandwiches. I can make a pretty mean sandwich, as you well know. Okay. So things like that. And like he was saying, like I want to make up a big pot of the tomato soup and then I'll freeze it. And then we can have some nice herb grilled cheese sandwiches and the tomato soup. That's a nice dinner, nice hearty meal, and it's already done and not a lot of effort. So things like that. Choosing recipes is fine, and starting, meals and things and the foods and things are fine. But having the right methods to make you consistent is what's most important. And I think that's what we're lacking in the whole grand scheme of the cooking process, because I don't think it's not that people don't want to cook. They don't know how to attack it in a way that's going to fit in their life without being a difficulty. And that's why you have more. So I say, like tonight's dish, we just go through this, with the show and stuff, but you get in the kitchen and you're totally just devoted to cooking this. It ain't a lot. It really isn't. You can whip-wop this and, hey, go over there and do some paperwork, sit down and watch some television. Don't get too distracted because you don't want to burn it.
I mean, honey, without the TV magic, how long do you think it'd take to make this meal?
Probably, I would say maybe 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
If your meat is already, 45 minutes, you get in here, do what you got to do, and you don't talk a whole lot like me, kick everybody out the kitchen, you be straight. And the thing about it is you can make a lot of this chicken and you can use it with other stuff. Some nice pasta, potatoes. You could do a lot with it. So this is what you do. And then you get that comfort food that you've been looking for. And so what we're going to be doing throughout the course of, this show, we're going to be talking about other techniques and things like that. And again, like I said, if you want some one-on-one time so you can get the real deal, preparation is always longer, but it doesn't have to be, Jerome. Depends on what you're cooking. I would tell you, this is what we used to do back in the day. And I don't know why I got out of the habit of it. When I used to bring my groceries in, I would clean all my meats and stuff, and then I would put them in the freezer. So when they were unthawed, I didn't have to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So and I would have it all portioned off, and it just worked because I've always worked and I had children and I had to come home and cook every day, and it was every day. So we didn't I think we ate out maybe on a Friday or something like that. We may have gotten some Kentucky Fried Chicken or a pizza or something, but for the most part, I cooked every day and I worked every single day. Yeah, and it's a mindset. You're right, but you got to get people back into that mindset. That's the thing. And it's going to be that these days with times being so uncertain, you want to be able to have the option to. That's all. You don't have to, but you want to be able to do it. I need to
check one thing, Bo. I used to always tell you about those crock pots. You was never really a crock pot person, but you could put something on in the morning when you come home from work. It's ready.
Yeah, you can. It depends on what it. See, for me, like I said, it's like stuff like this. You can put this in a crock pot, but the level of the thickness of your juices, your gravy, crock pot is going to leave you pretty much with soup. So now you got to take it out, and if you want a thicker gravy, you got to thicken up your gravy. Okay, just like we got pressure cookers, we got crock pots, we got rotisseries, we got all this stuff. But each one of those things, depending on, like I said, the mood that I'm in, if I'm in the mood to do all the cleaning up after it and stuff like that, that's one thing. I'm not a big, and I'm going to be totally honest, I'm not a big crock pot user. I'd rather do stuff on top of my stove because I can determine how thick my sauces are going to be. I don't do watering. You can put your beans in there, but you're not going to get the great northern bean that I cook, that recipe doing that. You're going to get soup. And you're going to have to then thicken it up. So that's 2 steps. So are you really saving time? You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So it's all about what you prefer to put in your mouth. Okay, for me, it needs to be savory and thick and luscious, not watered down. So that's why I really don't use it. No, don't shade no tea about crock pots and those who cook in them. Okay,
I beg to differ.
Okay.
Crock pot.
I know, Jerome, but let me see what your product is after you finish.
No, you make like stew chicken.
He said people go to the most convenient way of cooking. What if the most convenient way isn't the healthiest way?
Then that's on you. Because we're all adults, okay? So we make choices as to what we put in our bodies and what we ingest. And no, everything that I do is in the most healthy way, but I'm gonna tell you like this: it's about moderation. Doing it all the time, okay? Doing it all the time is not doing anything in excess is not good for you. That's the bottom line. You can eat healthy food, but if you eat too much of it, it ain't healthy no more. Okay, so that smells so good. Anyway, yeah. So you're absolutely right. Okay, I don't think there's a wrong or a right for anything. I think there are choices that we make, and we have to make choices according to our own bodies and our own needs. That's number one. We also have to learn not to overdo, and I think we do that a lot. And that's where we come in with these issues, and this is just true. If I do it, do you do it? A lot of people do it, but you also have to learn when it's time to stop, if it's hurting you. And sometimes it's hard because I'm gonna tell you one thing that you can go without a lot of stuff. You can't go without food. Food is very hard to control. You don't have to smoke a cigarette. That's not necessary. People who stop smoking, it's easier to stop smoking than it is to stop eating because you always got to do it. And everybody around you always does it. And we commune with food and we do those things like that. That's what it's a community. But we have to learn what is best for us as individuals. And if that means that you got to bring your lettuce leaf to the family picnic, put some barbecue sauce on it and socialize. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, oh no.
You do what you got to do. Okay, let me check this because it is cooking down. And yeah, good. Yeah, perfect. Getting all nice and soft, And that, honey, when I say brown, but I think I'm going to do a slurry. And a slurry is nothing but, like I said, a little bit of broth inside a cup. I put a little bit, probably about a teaspoonful to a tablespoonful of flour. I mix it together, and it's like a little paste. And I usually season mine up, and I just sit a little bit in the middle of the fluid there, and it helps thicken it up. Okay, if you want, you can put some cream, but I don't want to lighten my sauce. So that's what I do. And it's just like how it's like a roux. People will cook their roux in a skillet to a certain color stuff. This is just a quick way of thickening it up. And see, because I don't want it to turn colors and lighten up, then I'd probably put a little bit of liquid, not liquid, the gravy mastering to keep it dark, just for the visuals. But it's a quick way of thickening stuff up. And the flour does cook because it's such high heat. So it doesn't taste floury or uncooked. And back to your crock pot, sir. Like I said, crock pot will get it tender. It'll do all of that. The crock pot is not going to thicken your gravy. I haven't seen it yet. If you can do it, someone can do it, please show me, because I will do the crock pot.
No, I mean, I'll do like chicken, turkey wings, or beef.
And I still want a gravy to my turkey wings. I mean, me personally, you may like it like that, okay? Which I know you don't because I cook for you. But anyway, it is very convenient. I'm not going to say it's bad. I would, like I say, highly season my stuff. What you say, you make a food in that pan, but you still got to thicken it up. I don't have to because it's thick, but it's just me. Okay, I don't have to. And yes, I make a cook in this pan, but I don't have to take it out of the crock pot that I done had 24 hours with something cooking in it and then bake the thickening juice. I don't. I can sit here and just put a little bit of flour in here and make it as thick as I want. Right now, if I just keep cooking it, it'll reduce and it'll get thick as I want. But then you'd have to wait for that, wouldn't you? Think about it. TV, you don't want to be here forever, ever. But in the real world, you can just cook it down because butter is a emulsifier. Why am I going back and forth with you, Jerome Neal? Okay. Yes. Put your money where your mouth is. Show me. I'll shut up.
Uh-oh, Jerome.
I challenge you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now you want to laugh. Uh-huh. I know you guys are going to pop in here like, okay, what in the world is... Listen, this is my neighborhood heckler, Jerome, okay? He's that little brother you want to hang up in the closet, okay, and tell nobody. They're like, where's your brother? I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's check our rice and see what's going on here. Okay, let's see. Got any fluid? See? Just like that. Fluid's almost gone. And this is lovely. And it sounds like my children are upstairs killing themselves, murder. They're killing themselves over a video game. I'm telling you, this is what's happening. When this goes off, all video games go away. They're in there. They're karate chopping. They're making noises as if this is a physical thing, and this is because my son is not happy that he's not winning. So if you were to hear what I hear. No, if you want to hear what I hear, you would think that somebody's doing something to him. No, that's him feeling whatever he feels because he's not winning the game. Yeah. Real life here, y'all. You know, I got real things going on around here. What did I tell you? Okay. All right. So once this gets ready, we're going to take our beans, and I'm going to take these onions right here. And I'm going to put them in here. All of them. So we're going to toss our beans in. Just like that.
They don't need no cooking. They just warm them up.
Well, no, you kind of, yeah. They're already done. That's why I take them out and I go through them to make sure there's no gravel, make sure they're clean, make sure they're soft, no imperfections.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I will put them in and I will let them kind of steam through. And you can put them into the liquid. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do now.
You could use some beans and use them in a blender and thicken it up and use that as gravy as well.
Yeah, I don't like to do that. I don't like that one. Okay. I'm a butter girl. I want all my beans. Yes, you can take your beans and mush it up and make use of starch from the beans. That's not me. For those of you who like it, have at it. Jerome. But it's a good idea for you who don't want to use a slurry.
It's a quick fix. Yeah.
I don't need to use a slurry in my beans because my beans have enough emulsifier in it so they actually cook down. Again, but with crock pots, you use so much fluid and the fluid does not dissipate. So you're not like how I'm cooking this out because the heat doesn't get hot enough. And that's what it is. It's a slow heat and it cooks over time. This is a quicker heat so your liquids don't reduce. So that you probably have to cook in a crock pot about 3-4 days in order for it to reduce.
Oh.
By that time, whatever you got in there is pulverized.
You can eat bones and everything.
Right. So that's why you have different kinds of cooking. If you like that, like I said, if I'm making a soup, that's like great. But you got to put a lot of fluid in there. I mean, that's like I said, that's just a preference. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to cook their stuff. If you want to crock pot it, do you, boo?
But is there a difference between the crock pot and the pressure cooker?
Yes, it is. Crock pot is slow cooking. Pressure cooker can be cooked within 40 minutes to an hour, depending on what you're cooking it, because it's applying steam and pressure to cook through. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's different than a crock pot. You're not going to do a pressure cooker for all day, and you're not going to walk away and go to work and come back and do that.
No.
Okay, so let me just stick this stuff in here. Just like that. Really, I probably got too many beans. I could have used one can.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. Can we freeze them?
Yeah, you can do that. I'm going to sit these right on top and let it finish steaming. And then I'll toss them. Okay, just like that. Let's just let it sit there, and we can take these and put them over here. And yeah, we can put them in something and save them. At these prices, you want to do that. Yeah, you really do. But some little stuff came out the bottom because you had it in that colander, little juices. Okay, so I want to get that out the way. All right. So yes. So I mean, like I said, these things are preferences. I'm not going to tell you, oh, don't do that, don't eat this, don't try it. And like I said, I challenge myself to find a way to make the crock pot more palatable for me. It's just not my cooking choice, me personally. Nothing wrong with it if that's what you want to do. But that's just not me. Because I'm very into thicker sauces and savoriness and stuff like that, me personally. Not saying that it's going to taste bad. It's just not the consistency that I want. Okay. So yeah, this rice is pretty much done. I'm just really waiting on this meat to continue to cook down because I want to cook down pretty much a lot of this fluid. And like I said, because I didn't have bones, and see, it's about doing what I wanted to do. I need to move it around.
The bone cooks a whole lot faster.
Yeah, it was partially cooked before we put it in here. That's the thing. And see, now it's cooking down. So now you got to make sure you move it because it'll start sticking. And see, it's getting thick. Matter of fact, it's really thick. See what I'm saying, Jerome? So I didn't have to do anything, but just let it cook down.
You said Jerome.
Yes, Jerome.
You got Jerome on the brain.
Okay, no, I know what I said. I'm saying I'm talking to him. Telling me I got you got to put this in it. But I don't have to put anything in it. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It depends on what you want it to be like.
Whatever you like.
Exactly. Somebody want to come taste this? Beautiful sister?
Yeah.
The chicken?
Yeah. Come taste a little piece.
I'm snacking so much.
Well, see, I'm not trying to hear you. But then you tell me that you're hungry, but then you turn around and snack the whole time, and then you don't want to eat.
We got a 3-day weekend. Honey.
Okay, but this won't be here 3 days from now.
I can eat anytime I want.
Okay, yeah, that don't mean I'm gonna cook anytime you want.
No, not that. But I eat anytime I want.
Oh, okay. I hear you, son. Now, I will say about these beans, it has like a little, looks like a,
Uh-oh.
that little gelatin-like thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That
That's
could have been
like the
rinsed off
juice.
even more.
I did rinse it, I guess.
Yeah,
It
hot
rinsed
water.
enough.
Okay, so I'm going to let that sit there.
Okay, now am I just taking like the,
You
the
just take a little
sauce?
piece. Take a little piece of the meat, the sauce, whatever.
Okay.
Then get that top back on it. Okay, let me take this down. Beautiful sister is tasting the chicken.
Jerome said you make food in a pan, but you still got to thicken it up.
No, I don't.
LOL.
No, I don't.
Mm. What's that?
No salt needed, no nothing. Perfect.
What's that, the
Okay.
rice?
No, the meat.
The meat?
Very good.
Okay, so now I'm going to take this little rice stuff and I'm going to
That's over.
toss it. I'm going to use my big man's fork so that I can find it.
Rice.
Okay, and I'm going to toss it because the rice is ready. We need to get some plates so we can get ready to
Plate this stuff
plate
up.
this puppy up. Okay, just like that. Yeah, if you let it reduce and take the time to let it reduce, yeah, it's not that bad.
Hey, you give it a second.
What?
Said you give it a second, right?
No, I'm not giving anything a second. You can get the plates. I'm just tossing this.
That'll cook a lot of rice there, darling.
Well, I always end up not making enough, and then
The rice and beans never go bad.
people
Did you
want.
put any butter in that or anything?
Yes, and yes,
Well, hey, quick question.
yes.
Should I order them? Something
I said that.
with me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't use it.
Okay. Let me get Yeah, I'm just tossing the beans, guys, in here. And like I said, you can put the beans into the rice if you like. All right, so I'll let them keep steaming while she prepares the plates. And is the meat nice and tender?
Yes.
Okay. We'll take this because I see some looseness on my skin. It has a nice little gravy to it. Shoot, I need more meat with all this gravy. Let me take. Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. Take my little bay leaves out of here so nobody gets their mouth cut. Yep, there you are. Okay. So that's cuteness in a cup. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. And we're going to plate it up. All right. I'm going to need a ladle and a spoon. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I guess my husband doesn't want any.
I take a sample, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
like I said, the night is young. I'll be back. Like my friend Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Uh-huh. And I say it probably won't be enough for you to come back too.
Yeah.
But hey, what can I tell you, son?
The boys done ate already.
No, the boys.
Did they?
Not yet.
Not
We
dinner.
got
I'm going
them.
to take care of that.
They didn't eat yet?
Not dinner yet. No.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna put that here. Okay, so that smells really nice. Let me get this. And we're gonna ladle this a little bit. Now see, this is the rice, guys. If you
That
can
was
see.
good.
If everybody can see, that's the rice. Okay, I'm gonna get a nice little piece of this chicken. Put that on the side. I'm gonna get this rice some nice gravy. With some chicken. Yeah, that looks good. Now, this is what I'm saying about the gravy, which is very important. Put that over there. Okay, you see that gravy? That's what you call a wonderful brown stewed chicken.
Yeah, a few of his messages are getting retracted. I'm not sure why.
Okay, and this is for Corey. Come and get it.
Thank you.
Okay, so let them know what you think, Corey.
Get a good look at that, everyone.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
that's a nice view right there. That is beautiful.
I like how the flavors just.
Okay,
Kick in the
go.
face.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, darling.
Catch you off guard.
It did catch me off guard. Can't go wrong with rice and beans, you know.
Never.
Now let's get some of this chicken. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
It just falls, comes
Just
straight
comes
apart.
straight off.
Woo.
Tender stuff. Tender stuff.
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
But delicious.
It's so tender and so juicy.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. It's so good.
Oh, baby, this is delicious.
Oh yes.
Any description of the flavor?
I guess delicious is the description. Okay,
I mean, it is.
I mean, wow.
as well. This is all we need is the whale. Got the whale factor. Where's the fork?
That you have to get yourself.
I will get one. Or is there anything in there? I don't think so. I think those are just knives. Okay.
Okay, I'm not getting any feedback. No one can know
I
what
will
you like.
tell you.
Okay, I'm hearing silence and a whole bunch of grunting like we are 8 people here.
Hi.
Sorry. Again,
Man, that's good.
nice and savory.
Nice sweaty, yeah. Okay,
Really
let me.
Hot.
Can I give it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna sit.
I'm good. Excuse me. This chicken, first of all, is extremely tender. Extremely tender. Like my fork just gliding straight through it. Delicious sauce. When I tasted it, it had a very unique flavor. Let's try it again.
You probably want to sit that up straight.
So what?
The screen is tilted. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, let me taste my piece. All the flavors just kind of work. You can taste each individual flavor. You taste the sweet, the browning, the sugar browning,
Good.
savory, the salty. It's not salty, but it's like it has like a
That's good.
savoriness to it. The meat is literally just falling apart in my mouth.
Yes.
It just disintegrates. It's almost kind of reminds me of like the way you make oxtail, like similar flavors, but in chicken with chicken. Made with chicken, almost like oxtail and like jerk chicken.
Because this is really like a Jamaican dish.
Yeah.
Okay. Brown stewed chicken, it derives from a Jamaican or Caribbean dish.
Mm-hmm.
I just put my little spin on it.
It's so good.
Okay.
It tastes like you've been cooking it for hours.
Yeah.
But you haven't. And that's the thing. That's about getting this right here and not having to spend forever. Although it always seems like it on this show because we just run our mouths so much. But in reality, no. Like I said, this gravy right here is savory. It's delicious. I'm going to take a little taste. It's nice and thick. I'm going to taste these here beans here. What do you guys think about the beans?
The beans are great. Like I didn't even. If you had told me they were soybeans, I wouldn't have known.
Right.
Exactly.
These are soybean black beans, and they say they taste delicious. So let's try it.
Exactly. You ain't telling me
Whoa, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I could eat these beans and rice with just the gravy. Forget the chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
This is so good. Oh, my gosh.
If you didn't tell me they were soybeans,
Whoa.
I wouldn't even know different.
Listen, y'all better watch this video and make this stuff. This is delicious. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm as bad as they are. The chicken is so moist until you don't even have to chew. The rice is so, it complements the chicken, and these beans, I'm floored. If you get a chance to taste a black soybean, do it. I got them off of, we don't get them from, I got a Fresh Market. It's like a health food kind of healthy place, or Amazon has them too. Y'all need to try this. Y'all need to try. This is delicious. Anywho, if you enjoy spending some time with us here while we goofed off and we talked and we gave a little information and we made this here delicious meal. Oh my goodness. Hey, if you just like hanging out, subscribe. We can do this a lot. We sure can. Okay. Hit the like button. It'll cost you nothing. Okay. Don't cost you nothing.
Oh.
And leave a comment. I'm game for trying some things that you want me to cook, and I'll show you how to make it faster or easier. I can do that. I'm even game on trying to do a crock pot meal just from a friend Jerome. Got to figure out what I'm going to do that I can stomach. Okay. However, that's pretty much it for us tonight. I'm going to enjoy this immensely. I hope you try this. I really do. Anywho, y'all know what I wish you. I wish you love. I wish you some peace. And what else do we wish them, guys? Some great weekend eats. I'm going to see y'all next week. Thank you for spending some time with me. Bye, my Flavor fam over there. I hope I got some new Flavor family. See you next week. Bye-bye.